I don't know how to code.
Hello, Gravy. Penis balls, yeah. Okay, yep, uh-huh.
Well, that's how we're gonna start this, huh?
It's Gravy, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, that's how we're gonna start this. Alright, what's the track temp we're dealing with here? 25 degrees. Womp 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 womp. Womp womp womp.
Womp 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 womp.
I want this to be at 28, 27 at all times. There we go. Whisper from each lip. And to do some business with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Red had tried to kill, and many men were dead. Vicious and together, though he's at 24. The notches on his pistol numbered 1 through 19 more.
What's up, pussycat?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I got lots of flowers.
Lots of hours to spend with you. So come on.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've got like no traction. Big yikes, dude. Alright, hold on.
Hey.
Hey, Sam.
You know what's the best? You know what the best part about being sick is?
What?
I have an excuse not to go to class today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I take it you're not feeling better then.
No, get on Zoom.
Well, they haven't set up the Zoom thing. I forgot to contact ahead of I got a 91 on the exam I took last week for the class I'm supposed to be in right now. So it's like, you know, it's a way of celebrating. Teacher does grade attendance though, which kind of stinks.
You sound a little better. You really stepped up sounding last night.
I took the Mucinex, the delicious blue Mucinex.
It's blue? I've never used Mucinex before.
It's a really good tasting syrup.
Sometimes I just like to drink Mucinex in my free time.
It's like the Mountain Dew Baja Blasts of cold medicine. It's just criminally good.
Reese, bear with me. You dumped a dart, and you get a Super B.
You think I can afford a Super B, bro?
Big, glorious, ugly Super B.
No.
I don't know if it's big, ugly gloriousness.
I do want a satellite, which is the Plymouth version.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, thanks for the following, Canton. How you doing?
Super Bs are so ugly in the front.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the Super B front grille. Not a fan.
But it's so ugly, it's cool. That's the problem with it.
Oh, man, this is a bad run. I'm all over the road today. Me grip is not so good.
Do you have a specific race line you have?
Yeah, I'm trying to follow it. It's not going well.
The fastest one.
Yeah, the one that goes fast. Just gotta get used to the track grip. It changes on this course because the temperature changes on the server sometimes. And you don't feel like it would make a big difference, but it does.
What it do?
This one's Akina.
Yeah, it's Akina.
Yeah. So you played the Initial D typing game, right?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Have you ever played Initial D Mountain Vengeance? That was the only Initial D game ever localized, and it's terrible. It's genuinely awful.
I've played the Initial D arcade games. They're terrible.
The arcade stages are actually really good.
No, yeah, they're good if you can find one that's like functioning. Every time I've ever found one, it's the most dilapidated arcade machine of all time.
Yeah, because the people who use them just destroy them. You can really emulate them.
Probably. The other issue is the
basically just Sega Dreamcast.
I don't know if they're supposed to have it, but none of the arcades, none of the machines I've come across have any force feedback at all.
Works on my machine.
No emulator has force feedback.
No, none of the like the actual cabinets I've run into across the time I've been to arcades. I've never run into one that has functioning force feedback. I don't know if it's supposed to. I feel like there's
probably an option to toggle it, and the arcade owner probably turns it off because people probably complain too much about the force feedback.
I don't know. All I know is that out of all the arcades I've been to, the only game that's ever consistently functioning is Mario Kart.
Oh, the arcade one?
Yeah, it's the only game that ever consistently functions at an arcade.
Yeah, that one's really freaking weird.
Well, it's not just one. There's a shitload of Mario Karts, but it doesn't matter which one it is. They're always working, and they always work flawlessly. And Mario Kart Arcade is honestly the superior version of Mario Kart. Because nothing beats reaching over and grabbing the person you're racing's steering wheel and running them into the wall. Gotta play dirty if you want to win.
If you want to be dumb, then you gotta be tough.
Pedo Palace. You're just gonna let Pedo Palace beat you?
No, he ain't got a chance.
This is R34.
He doesn't stand a chance.
When did the R34 come out? 1998?
$159.
So we're almost at the point where you could import.
I think you can import
right-hand
them.
drive legally.
I think you can import them. Actually, I think they were older. I think they were older than that.
So they probably cost now like $5 million on the used market. So
I'm not a fan of the R34. I like the R32 better.
What are your thoughts on the R33?
I mean, it's just an ugly R32.
That guy kind of sucks.
Okay, wow, dude. I see how it is. Sore loser much?
Oh, he's doing the Shingo technique.
He Shingo'd me, dude.
Yeah. It's a shame there's no EG6 Honda Civic in
Hey, how's it going, Fernando?
in Assetto.
What? What? Yeah, why? I don't know if he's taking it down or if he's making a new one. But yeah, that's what he's doing. Now the R34 is fucking talking shit in the chat like he's some hot shit.
So do you think the GTR is a successor to the R34, or do you think the was it the Infiniti G50?
The one with the Pokeball rear tail lights is the best. If we're talking about Skylines, I'm assuming we're talking about Skylines.
I don't like the R34.
It's better than everything that came after it. The 35 looked poop.
Well, the 35 is
too round.
Yeah, no one likes the 35.
But then again, I'm kind of biased because when it comes to cars, I really like that boxy look.
No, that's the right look. What are you talking about?
It upset modern muscle cars upset me.
No, they're gross.
They're too rounded. All the good stuff came out in like the 60s to 80s, I would like to say, in terms of aesthetically pleasing looking vehicles. In terms of performance, I don't know, I don't care, I just need a car to get from A to B. I feel like that's why I still find the Ford pickup trucks, like the F-Series stuff, so appealing. Because they're just
They're still
massive.
fairly boxy, yeah.
Yeah, I love them. They're big. I'm big, it works. I think that's why I like the Suzuki Jimnys so much too, because they're just like boxy as hell. I just wish I could
we
fit
never got
one.
those in the States.
You didn't get the Jimny? Oh,
No.
bro, they're just so, they're cute. I don't
The US
that's the best descriptor I
doesn't-
can come up with.
Doesn't
Like,
like small SUVs.
They don't like small off-roaders.
Well, I guess that's because most of your population is fucking huge.
I don't think it has anything to do with that. It's just I don't know.
No, it's probably got everything to do with the American appeal to vehicles is very much big and loud. The bigger the better.
Small trucks are seen as a weakness to the
Yeah.
American.
I don't know, Jimnys are cool. I wish I could fit one.
If
I'd
you
get a
drive a small
Jimny.
truck, there must be something wrong with you. That's the American mindset.
I just think that's silly. I'm gonna close my door. Hold on.
Oh, come on.
I'm playing the weirdest game right now. Or at least to me it's weird. I have no idea what to expect.
What game is this?
Disco Elysium.
Oh, that game.
I've heard
a lot
about it in the
Yeah, I haven't
past.
played it yet.
I've heard very good things. It's a trip, bro. Like
Chris
I'm
played
maybe
it. He said it was
25
good.
minutes in. Okay, well, any game that Chris has played that isn't a military shooter, if he says it's good, then it's probably good.
You just trust his opinion just like that.
Well, I mean, all he ever plays is military shooters.
Yeah, so
and
anything
War
that
Thunder.
drags Chris away from War Thunder is probably good, yeah. Oh, my brake pedal stopped working.
But
Excellent.
it's definitely a kind of game I can. Oh no. Well, I mean, that brake pedal, the guardrail worked.
That was not the ideal time for that to happen.
Oh no. But no, I can see why this would. I mean, keep in mind, I'm like maybe 20 minutes into the game. I can understand why Chris
so
would
you-
enjoy it
so
because
you
it's
played
very
as much
Soviet
as
in nature.
IGN journalist then when reviewing a game.
Yes, but I plan on keeping going. But yeah, no, it's got a lot of like, I don't know if it's meant to be Soviet, but it feels
I don't
very...
think it's supposed to. It's just supposed to be like a dystopia kind of thing.
I don't know, it just feels very, well, not Soviet in nature, but it has that like Slavic feel to everything.
Okay, that guy's going way too slow.
Kind of like Half-Life 2.
No, Half-Life 2 mainly reminds me more... Then again, is Germany considered part of the, like, when you say Slavic, would Germany count?
I mean,
Because Half-Life 2 to me...
East Germany was, yeah.
Yeah, Half-Life 2 has always just reminded me of, like Berlin Wall sort of
Yeah,
Germany.
Eastern
That's
Bloc.
what it's supposed to be. Shit.
So it is very Russian in nature.
It's supposed to. It's supposed to be Soviet-controlled Germany.
Okay, yeah, no, this gives me very that vibe. But again, 30 minutes in. It's very weird. I have no better way to explain it. It has a
The
lot
game's
going
Disco
on, but I
Elysium. What the hell did you expect?
know what disco means. I don't know what Elysium means.
Yeah, the title's confusing. What'd you expect? The game not to be confusing?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe it means something to smart people. Like that, what was that movie that Matt Damon was in?
I bought a zoo.
That movie that Matt Damon was in.
No, the one Matt Damon's in where he, like, gets cancer or whatever, and they put him in a bionic rig or whatever.
Matt Damon gets cancer.
No, I'll just Google it.
Matt Damon gets cancer, the movie too. Gets put into a bionic suit.
Elysium.
Do you think you
That
can
movie.
convince a schizophrenic person to think that they're an artificial intelligence?
Oh my god. What? You think you convinced a schizophrenic person for the art of... Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Actually, yeah, I think so.
Be like, no, you're actually Chat GPT 6.
What does Elysium mean as a word? I don't think you
I have no idea.
Okay, not the movie, a word.
What does disco mean?
I know what disco means, it's shitty music.
How dare you!
In classical mythology,
Disco fuck yourself.
Elysium was the paradise reserved for the heroes immortalized for the gods. Oh, so... What, Disco Elysium? I have no idea what genre it is. It's giving me very D&D vibes. It's got like
Dude,
dice
fucking people
checks.
respawn when you crash, please!
Yeah, it's an RPG.
So I guess Elysium is just like Nirvana, the concept of it, I guess, but for warriors.
Come on,
Oh, sorry,
dude.
heroes. But in ancient Greek, heroes would have been warriors. So it's just the Greek version of a better afterlife, but
Ancient geeks.
isn't ancient Greek mythology the whole underworld is like non-discriminate? If you're bad, you go there. If you're good, you go there. Like it's all Hades domain.
If that were the case, then why would they believe in their own beliefs? You're gonna go to Hades domain even if you're good.
No, but like there's different. It's kind of like Dante's Inferno, where like that's the worst
there's
version of it.
multiple levels of hell.
There's
so
multiple
if you-
levels
if
in
you
hell.
became
Yeah,
the
there's
best, you go to the least shitty hell. That's
like I
that's
think.
good.
So my only reference from the
I'm not gonna lie, I blanked out in the conversation for like 30 seconds. I'm completely lost now.
So wait. So
No,
what
so have you ever played
what
the
would your
game
vision of like the
Hades?
least shitty hell would be? Would it just be like a convention center that smells like cheese?
No. Hades domain is never considered hell. It's just the afterlife.
Oh, okay.
It's
Hades
the
is like
domain
the
of
no
the
man's
dead.
land, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like purgatory
every
then.
dead.
Yeah, it's purgatory.
Every dead soul ends up in Hades domains. But like my only reference for Elysium, now that I'm remembering, is the Fields of Elysium in Hades, the roguelike dungeon crawler-esque game, and in that, it's very much only occupied by like fallen heroes, and it's like the whole thing is like the Minotaur is there, and I don't remember who's sleeping. You saw the Minotaur in Greek mythology?
Dude. This guy is fucking being such a piece of shit.
Is he going slow in front of you?
He's griefing, dude. He's driving like 20 miles an hour on the road, then running people off the road when they try to pass him.
What? So he's being American.
He's being a fucking asshole is what he's being.
He's being a Forza player.
But yeah, no, so like in the video game at least, I don't know what it's like in actual mythology. I should probably read up on it one day because I like mythologies and different cultures. But it's like the fallen heroes just get like an eternity of Glendor, like they get nectar of the gods. They get like just endless feast halls. It's kind of like a Valhalla in that area, but like they're not waiting for a war to be used in. And then there's other, like there's Tartarus. I can't remember if Tartarus is a layer in their mythology or if it's the actual full name of their afterlife. I'm not 100% sure.
What the hell does
There's
any of
different
this have to
layers.
do with Disco Elysium?
Oh, because Elysium, I just googled what the word Elysium means. In Greek mythology, it's like where the heroes go. I was just wondering why it was called Disco Elysium. Because it doesn't make sense to me now. Because now I'm like, so it's disco, but it's the afterlife for fallen heroes in Greek mythology, but this game is clearly Russian in nature. Or influence, I should say.
Well, a lot of Russian culture was actually influenced by Greek culture.
Would it be better to say Greek or Roman? Because the Romans stole the Greek.
Specifically, Eastern Roman Empire, also known as the Byzantine Empire.
Yeah, the Byzantines, right? Yeah. Are they the same as the No, you know what? I'm thinking of like a different empire altogether. Ignore me.
You're probably thinking of the Ottoman Empire.
I'm thinking Ottoman, yes.
Well, the Ottoman Empire came after the Byzantine Empire.
Because the Ottoman was like the other side of Europe, right?
The Ottoman's similar area, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is it just
Ottoman
later
Empire
in time?
replaced
Later.
the Byzantine
The
Empire.
Ottoman Empire is more
okay.
like World War I time.
Ottoman Empire
yeah, that's
actually
right,
was around for
yeah,
quite a
because
while.
wasn't one of the princes of that empire the one that kicked off?
No.
No,
What was
it was
that?
Austria-Hungary.
Austria-Hungary. Okay. Got
Franz Ferdinand.
it. Yes. I know some history, I just don't care.
France Ferdinand Porsche.
World War III's on the rise, boys. Let's get them laser guns. It's time for Black Ops 3 times.
It's time to find a nuclear bunker.
I mean, there's probably a fuck ton in your
It's time to
country.
construct one while you're at it.
Doomsdayers fucking love America because they can just do what they want.
Get digging.
I love how in America, I'm sure it's probably the same in other countries, but I feel like America has the most, like, decommissioned nuclear bunkers. But no, like, in America, you can just totally buy an old decommissioned, like, nuclear bunker.
Yeah, but it's full of radon, like lead.
Yeah, you can't really do anything. You can't renovate, because it's, like, thick-ass steel and shit. I just think that's cool. Like, I don't think we have that in Australia. I think we just kind of came to the consensus that it's like, the world
I think
will
your
figure
country
it
came
out.
to consensus that if anything was to go wrong in the world, you just get invaded by Japan again, and it wouldn't be your problem.
No, I feel like if anything went wrong
No,
in the
no,
world,
Australia
if the
would
world
just immediately capitulate to China. That's probably what's gonna happen.
No, I just feel like if the world, and by world, it'd be like if America and Europe ever had nuclear war, you guys would just decimate each other, and Australia's just down here like, they forgot about us.
Why would America have nuclear war with Europe? Which side
I'm just
is Russia
talking.
on?
I'm just talking about continents, bro.
Russia would be part of Europe, technically.
Half of it
Actually, I
is
don't
where
know.
all
Is
the
Russia
population-
okay? Here's my question. So is
Russia
Russia
is-
part of Europe or is it part of the Asian continent?
It's part of both.
Is it both?
So
Okay.
it's so huge as a landmass.
The,
it's in
the
both
living
transcends.
side of it's in Europe. The
The
non-living
living side
is
is in Europe.
Asia.
Yes, correct. Yes.
I mean, people live there. Don't get me wrong, but for the most part.
The main population centers are on the European continent. The rest, mainly all the ice and snow and shit places no one wants to live, is Asia.
Hey, Snowhawk, how you doing?
Yeah, nah, it always boggles my mind how big Russia is. It's like, oh, you're you're a country that's so big you span 2 continents. Like 2
Turkey
continental
technically
plates.
spans 2 continents, and
Yeah, but that's just because
if
where
you
it
include
is.
overseas territories and shit, France and like UK and
Yeah,
United
but I
States
mean
do.
like pure land mass.
Yeah, pure
Russia
continuous
is
land
huge.
mass. Yeah,
Isn't
it's
Russia
fucking ridiculous.
as a country as big as the rest of every European country?
No idea. European countries are really small.
In terms of population, definitely not.
No, I don't mean population. I mean land mass.
Oh, land mass.
Europe is fucking tiny, dude.
Yeah, Europe isn't that big. The United States, you could actually fit United States in most of mainland Europe.
I know that
Like
Australia
mainland United
land
States.
mass.
That's not even including Alaska,
Yeah.
which is like
No,
half the size
yeah.
of the United States.
I know that land mass wise, Australia is bigger than the continental US.
Australia's a pretty big
But
place.
Alaska is
It's a
bigger
big
than our
island.
country, I think. Alaska's huge, but it's the same issue as Russia. No one wants to fucking.
That's why the United States needs a special military operation, north and south.
What do you mean?
We need to reclaim the hat and the beard.
What's the beard in this analogy?
Mexico.
Don't you already basically own
No.
it? Just send tanks. What are they gonna do? Send dudes on
Laughs in
donkeys and
Canada.
sombreros?
Yeah, we need to. I mean,
What kind of army does Mexico have? Like,
we need to make a physical land bridge between Alaska and mainland United States. Like Canada's just in the way, you know.
Hey, Canada's good.
It would
Just
take
not the
take no
not the
time at
French
all.
side.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make a single pass down this fucking mountain
Yeah,
tonight with the way
you're
traffic
kinda-
is. These
Just
guys,
fucking
these,
follow the
you're-
news.
I'm
You're
literally,
rush hour.
driving with like a bunch of 16-year-old children who don't have feet.
I mean, California has weed. I don't know about
Yeah,
syrup.
California has more people than Canada.
To be fair, California has more people than most of America.
Syrup. A lot of syrup's actually produced in the United States and then exported.
Yeah, but I
to
prefer
Canada.
Canadian syrup because you guys just fuck everything with sugar.
Yeah, we'll make it better.
That's why your whole country is diabetic.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
just it's
not
You can look at it that way. You can look at it the
it's
whole
the
country's
cost of
diabetic, or you can
prosperity.
look at it.
That's just how civilizations go.
Look at it the correct way, which is that you die at the age of 50 before everything gets bad anyways. So, you know.
Oh no, I agree with that. Like everyone's like, oh no, it'll be great to live to 80 and have grandkids. I'm like, bro,
No,
you're
fuck
40
that shit,
max. I want to get to the end of when I can
You wanna die in your
physically
prime?
No, it's not even about prime. I want to get to where I can physically. I want to like die at the exact moment I can physically no longer work. Because can you imagine being retired? What the fuck do you do?
Smoke
Like
weed,
it's
and
the
then-
exact
and then
it's
you-
the exact
and then-
definition of
afford
the
weed.
the World of Warcraft episode where they're
weed
like,
pension.
all right, we finally killed the guy. Now what do we do? Play the game.
Play the game.
Play the game.
That's not how it works. Oh fuck.
Yeah, never really had Canadian weed. Is it any good? Usually people either.
I mean, from what I've-
Humboldt. It's usually like Humboldt or like Mexico or Colorado. Is usually
Look,
places
I am
to
not
go.
I am not a weed aficionado, but from what I've heard, America's probably top tier because you guys have strains on strains on strains. When I go
Yeah.
to smoke pot, I just want pot. I don't want like what you can get like orange kush, purple.
We have shit
Dank,
that's like
whatever the
flavored.
fuck.
I am not an
Like-
authority
Like,
on this. I
why?
don't smoke
It
at
just
all.
tastes.
So
It tastes.
No,
it literally tastes like strawberries. Some of them. It's like
Well,
ridiculous.
I haven't smoked in years, Reese, but like it's just weird to me that there's as many weed strains as there are vape flavors.
Yeah, and there's probably a vape flavor for the said strain.
Probably. It's just like, why bother?
It's variation.
Does it increase the high?
Some usually have different effects than others. Some are uppers, some are downers.
Why the fuck would you ever want a downer
To
from
relax.
marijuana? No, fuck that.
if you
I
then
wanna
take
be
marijuana
feeling
with
like I'm on-
cocaine,
Yeah.
I want to feel like I'm on
It's to counteract-
Adderall 24/7.
It's to
It's to
counteract the
counteract the
Adderall
cocaine.
that you downed with a can of Bang.
Fucking bang energy.
Yeah, Adderall
All the
plus
cunts
Bang
at my
plus
work have been
cocaine.
drinking Bang Energy. I'm like, why?
That stuff is dangerous. And
Nah,
gives you
bro,
shits
from-
the next day.
From what I've heard, Logan Paul's Prime Energy or whatever is pretty fucked. They can't
is
even.
it?
They
How
can't
much
legally.
caffeine does it have? Like 500 milligrams?
Okay, so in Australia, as far as I'm aware, they don't actually sell the version with caffeine because they legally cannot because it has too much caffeine.
What do they use instead? Beta-alanine?
What they sell is basically like a sports drink. It gets all the flavor.
Oh, so it's
that
like
they have.
Gatorade.
It's like Gatorade, yeah.
It's got the electrolytes, what the plants crave.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a G Fuel?
No, I think it's overrated. Plus, like, what
I
Gamer
just
Fuel,
don't
like, what's it
understand
meant to do? It's like,
Fuel,
what?
to be honest.
Oh, it makes you more alert while you're playing games. It's like, but
So
why?
does coffee.
So does just having
any
an
energy
healthy
drink.
lifestyle.
So
Super
does
big
tea.
pocket.
Never would have guessed, Snowhawk.
Snowball. That says Dr.
He has two channels. That's his phone.
Oh, that's his phone.
Yeah, that's his phone.
I love it. I don't really have a question. I just like. I'm sure you can get strains in my country, but like, I haven't smoked pot in a while.
Honestly,
like, I
Australia
don't know,
would
I'm
probably be a
just
good
like,
climate to
can I
grow,
just have a
especially in the
snake?
wetter parts. The dry parts, not so much, but the
Nah,
wetter
see,
parts.
the issue is, right.
You'd have to grow in the winter, though. That's the thing.
No, the issue over here, right, is the fact that we don't have wetter parts, we just have monsoon weather all the fucking time.
Well, then just hide it from the monsoons.
Most weed is
Put it
grown
inside.
inside, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it's grown inside, but I actually like outdoor grown stuff.
It's
better
only
because it
grown
just
in.
seems more natural.
Okay, one.
You like
You
your
don't
organic
want
free-range weed?
Organic free
You
range.
don't. No. You don't.
Cages.
You
Cage
don't
I
free.
don't like my
what's-
weed to be in a cage.
No, because you don't want what's grown inside because that's all hydro and that shit has chemicals in it. You want straight bush. You just want green. You just want
Yeah,
bush. You just want
that's
natural.
why Humboldt is
You don't
like
want
the capital
synthetic
of
shit.
weed.
What, Humboldt?
Yeah, Humboldt, California.
That's a word? That's a fucking place? What is
Yeah,
this
it's a county.
country?
It's huge, so, you know, names get a little wacky.
Yeah.
What'd I say?
Indoor weed is amazing. No, indoor weed is shit. The only people that grow indoor weed are the people that are growing it illegally, which is everyone in my country, because
Well-
you can only grow it legally if
Well,
you like
there's
work for a...
the thing with
like,
indoor is you
scientific
can replicate the
thing.
conditions perfectly.
Yeah,
like,
but you get raided by the
completely
cops
perfectly.
all the time, bro.
And if it's outdoor,
This
you
is-
also get raided
this is-
because they could see it in plain sight.
Nah, see, our country's so vast, you just gotta move to the middle of buttfuck nowhere, no one cares.
Yeah, you can definitely play
you
God
can-
inside, but there's just something about outdoor that I just.
Oh, it's the
I
free
don't know,
range,
it's-
dude.
it's
It
the- it's
takes
the-
the legs on it
it's-
like a
it's the-
fine
you know-
wine.
you know what's
organic-
funny?
It's
You know
the
what's funny?
organicness to it.
You know what's funny? The other day I was talking to someone. that has
organic
worked
range,
with
man.
like rearing chickens or whatever, and they told me straight up. They're just like
No, free-range
free-range
chickens is a total joke. It's a total joke. They
free-range
literally
Yeah,
chickens.
they put them in
they're
a
the
cage and
same
they
as-
move the
yeah.
cage around on grass. That's
No, not even here, bro. So here, right? You know how when you see massive chicken sheds,
yeah.
this is going off like one guy that I've talked to, right? No, as well.
No, organic and free-range is a total joke.
Yeah, it's
The
they're not gonna do
like
that
the
shit.
non-free range, right? It's just like 50 chickens stuffed in a pen, right? Free range, there's probably 20, so they have a little room to walk around. That's
Yeah, it's
free
like
range.
they can take one step. That's the difference between free-range and non-free range.
those factory chickens. They grow in like 6 weeks. They grow.
Well, yeah, it's because all their
fast.
food is scientifically
It's not
created
the food.
with
It's
steroids
actually
and shit.
they don't give them steroids. They're naturally genetically bred to grow.
Yeah, they're
faster
genetically
than their
bred to be
feathers.
massive.
Yeah,
They
don't
also give
need
them steroids.
They don't need
They
them.
also get but our country loves chicken, so our chickens are fucking huge.
Yeah, because they're genetically bred to do that.
But they also
they
I've
don't need that
gone.
stuff anymore.
But I also went to a high school that had an agricultural component to it, and I raised the chicken from birth. The feed also has steroids in it. Trust me. At least over here.
I do not want to mess with spice.
That's
that
why,
stuff is,
bro. That's why.
that stuff
That's why I'm so
terrifies
big.
me.
I just.
What is this entry? What are you doing, dude? Holy shit!
Did you say
Is
spice?
this guy trying to drift or some shit?
I don't know what the fuck he was doing. The seizure at the wheel is what he was doing.
He was,
Someone's
he was
watched
trying
too
to
much
do
Initial
the
D.
he was trying to the Kansai Drifto.
Sick J-turn.
Look at this motherfucker!
Dude, this server is out of control right now, dude.
You're playing with just a bunch of kids. That's probably what's happening.
No. Bro, are you kidding me? Kids can't afford this game. It's all cunts with neckbeards. Wait, can I say
Kids
that?
can afford racing setups.
You don't. This game has controllers for it. You can use an Xbox store.
There are
That's why they're
Zoomers
so
out there
bad.
that have full racing setups because they probably beg their parents.
This is actually like the
hard enough.
cheapest racing sim. You can get into this server for like $20.
Yeah. Like Assetto Corsa doesn't have a big barrier.
No, the neckbeards all flock to iRacing because it has a monthly fee.
Yeah. If you pay for it, if you pay continuously for it, it makes you think you're getting a good value.
iRacing is definitely by far the most expensive racing sim. Not even close competition. Between the monthly fee and like the $30 per car you buy and per track.
So when you refer to GMO weed, you're talking about Delta 8, right? Person in chat. Because I know there's like Delta 9 and there's Delta 8, genetically modified. So does it mean the plant's genetically modified? So does that technically make it a Delta 8, or is it like a Delta 9? Alright, so it's Delta 8. Delta 8 is technically legal, right? But legality's kind of weird.
Whoa.
Just,
Yeah, I'm doing the
just
same thing that
another
R7 was
part of
doing.
Decarbolaxation to THC. That's how you make edibles. Which is why you gotta freaking throw that shit in the oven. Delta 8 other shit. Oh, I see. Crazy world we live in. We have artificial intelligence that does homework for us. We have procedurally generated pornography. We have weed that is so powerful that you could get slipped into a coma for like 2 weeks probably. How's your shopping cart drifting skills, though?
Amazing, dude.
Amazing.
I'm like Mario and Andretti of the public supermarket, dude.
You could just corner the aisles.
There ain't nobody passing me in the goddamn bread aisle, dude.
Yeah. You gotta find a good cart though. That's the thing. Like you gotta make sure the
you gotta make sure the casters are nice and lubed up.
Yeah. You're like bubbles, and you just like you're fixing up the shopping carts. Hey Jay, ever saw Trailer Park Boys?
I don't think he's here anymore. He disappeared without a trace.
He vanished into thin air. Chris left instead. So that's interesting. There's an update for brake brakes.
Yeah, supposedly they fixed the collision a little bit, but still nothing on the car driving physics.
Support, yeah, or force feedback,
No.
or really anything that would make it useful.
I'm back.
Jay, have you ever saw Trailer Park Boys?
This is gonna sound dumb as fuck. I've never watched them. However, I have played the mobile game.
The mobile game?
Yeah, it's a mobile game.
Probably
Use
sucks,
me?
doesn't it?
I don't know if it's made by them or if it's like inspired by the show. But yeah, there's a Trailer Park Boys game on the phone. I like straight up played it for like 6 months. I go through phases.
What the fuck even is it? What do you do?
It's
Is
like,
it like Grand Theft Auto where you could just like drive around Sunnyvale Trailer Park?
no.
Because that would be the ideal Trailer Park Boys game. It
It's-
would have like a
no,
weed mechanic, it would have a drinking
it's-
mechanic.
It's literally like one of those, you know, a Farmville thing where there's
Yeah,
different
and the,
structures and do different things with the different
God.
structures.
That sounds so
Oh.
stupid.
So it's like Trailer Park Manager Super.
And you played it for
Yeah.
6 months?
Yeah.
Dude, you got problems, bro.
Honestly, the Grand Theft Auto
It's
5,
called Trailer Boys
Style.
Raising Money.
the GTA 5 style of protagonist, which would probably work really well in a Trailer Park Boys video
Oh,
game.
sorry, no. Yeah, no, sorry. I should have explained it, but it's kind of like one of those idle clickers. You know, like,
So it's basically just cookie clicker with buildings.
No, not Cookie Clicker. Advent Capitalist.
Oh,
You know that
okay.
game? It's like that, yeah. There's some story elements and there's like a weird little
Oh,
fighty
why
mechanic.
am I still
but
doing this
it's-
run? This run sucks.
I've also played games like Hempire.
Empire. Is that like a hentai game? But it's like
No. Hemp.
Oh, I thought you said hentire.
No,
That's
sorry.
what I thought he said too.
Sorry, my lisp came in. No, Hempire. The weed growing death. Oh, I've played too many garbage mobile games, bro.
You do what you gotta do to pass the loaf. You gotta do what you gotta do.
But some of these games I wasn't playing just when I was
Unless-
shitting. Some of them I was
you
playing
actually
just
went out to
play.
intentionally play it.
Yeah. Some days. Like, it started off as, because when I was working my, my Gyprock job, drywall job, whatever you guys call it, I was never the driver, I was always the passenger, so like, I would just like, get bored in between shit, so I'd just play mobile game. Because I didn't always have reception, but I always knew if I had it downloaded, I'd be fine.
Damn, dude, slow time, bro. I'm gonna drop PSI down when I get done with this run.
Did you hear that Bam Margera is wanted? He's hiding.
The fact
Was
that it
this
took
our-
this long is impressive.
What did?
The Bam Margera.
Who?
One of the guys from Jackass.
He was the Jackass founder, and then he
Is he the one that
turned
died?
into a crazy meth head. No,
No.
that was Ryan
Yeah,
Dunn.
why would he? How would he be wanted if he's dead?
Yeah. Ryan
I
Dunn's
didn't hear the
death,
wanted bit, I just heard
did
Bam
with
Margera, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I've heard that name. Most Delta 8 THC, I know that word, that's weed.
Yeah, Delta 9 is the non-modified shit.
Look, I don't get fancy, it's either hydro or
It's
it's
technical.
bullshit. And hydro you never want to fuck with because it's shit for you.
It's technical.
So if you only ever get any
I was
weed,
gonna
you
change
go
the
bush.
tire pressure.
But then when you get bush, you always got to put spin in it. Well, some people put spin in it.
Some
They just
people,
have bush.
some people put tobacco in it. It's like,
Yeah, that's
why
spin.
you do that?
That's
Or
spin.
I have an idea. How about Australia just calls it what it is instead of making some weird ass fucking name for it? Oh wait, you can't because you're Australia.
Yeah,
I
you think?
thought-
I mean,
didn't I just tell-
Oh yeah, you're a fucking budgie smuggler. No, it's a goddamn
So,
speedo that goes over your
what do you
fucking
expect?
elbows. Ain't no
do you
budgie
expect?
smuggler. What the fuck is a
Prison
budgie
colony.
smuggler?
A budgie smuggler is just speedo.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Why did you just? Why do you need to call it a budgie smuggler?
I don't know. Someone coined the term. I think it was because
That's
like
what I'm saying.
budgie.
Your country's the only
No,
one
no,
that
no,
does that.
Oh my god, are we already on the anti-Australian shit?
No, I think it was.
Bullet with the
they started-
anti-Australian remarks.
They started calling it a budgie smugglers because, like, when a man
You're a
is wearing
fucking
it,
budgie smuggler.
his package can look like there's a bird in there and he's smuggling it. I'm assuming.
I know, but
Like,
why?
that is
Why
what I
don't we
would
just
do.
call it a goddamn
I don't
speedo? Why do
know.
we call it a budgie
I don't
smuggler?
wear them. I
Why
wear
does
bullet
Australia
shorts.
do this? Why do you guys
Lord.
make fucking slang terms for everything?
Because that's our whole thing. What do you mean?
Hey, Reese.
What's up?
Is there any second you can pause the stream? Or is there any chance you can pause the stream for a second? I'm so dyslexic.
Pause the
yeah,
stream.
One second.
Yeah, I
Can
have
we
something to
pause
tell
the
you.
stream? Oh no. You're pregnant, aren't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, this is serious. I'm being a douche.
Dude, this guy.
Oh,
Okay. fuck this guy.
while he's
Hold on,
doing
guys.
that,
I'll be right back.
I
Let's go
Alright,
back
we're
to
back.
talk about weed.
a thing I wanted to talk about. I'm currently playing Disco Elysium, and I've heard that you enjoyed the fuck out of it.
No. This
Well,
fucking
play
guy. Now Jay Weezy's trying to kick other people. What a fucking piece of shit, dude.
Why do you always reverse at the start of the race? Wait, is it
Because
so
I'm
you can speed
spawning
up
too close.
before
No,
you-
I'm spawning too close to the starting line. There's a maximum speed you're allowed to go to the pits, and I can't reach it from my spawn location.
He has to compensate for the shit acceleration of the AE86.
All right, this
No
motherfucker.
way
dude.
you're- Oh, is that in kilometers or miles?
Yeah, it's kilometers.
Like, motherfucking way you're going like 180 miles.
This is fucking ridiculous. I've never had someone act like this on this server before. This is ridiculous.
They can't vote kick, apparently.
You can, but it has to be 100%. It has to be 100% vote, and it
He
never
needs
fucking
more
happens.
road per road.
Everybody has to consent.
I don't know if it's 100%, but it's a number that's high enough to where it's very hard to vote kick people.
Wait, why is it that I can't... Oh no, it just
There are
disappeared.
no disabled collision servers between
Oh,
players.
that's why it's in kilometers per hour. You're on the right side of the car for once.
Yeah, he's driving
I'm in
a,
Japan.
They drive the correct way.
what's so
A right-hand
correct about
drive, yes.
shifting with your left hand? That's freaking
No, right hand. What do you mean? How is it weird? It would make more sense because most
You're
of the
shifting
population.
with your left
No,
hand.
most of the
Look,
population
it's
is
dude,
weird.
it's look, motherfucker, look. It's a two-way street, all right? We drive on the right side of the road, and you drive in the right side of the car. Okay, we're both right. Shut up.
Yeah. So we need a trade. You We'll trade our left-hand drive cars for your right-hand drive cars.
No,
That's a
but
deal.
see, what I want to know is why do you think it's weird that the shifters, like the gear sticks on the left? Because most of the population is right-hand dominant, so wouldn't you want your dominant hand on the steering?
To shift the gears? Yes.
You don't need muscles.
Depends on what you're driving.
You absolutely do. If you're plowing that shifter, dude. If you're shifting like a real man, you need the biceps to do it, dude.
Yeah.
Well, neither of you guys have biceps, so why is this an argument?
I think you'd be surprised.
Okay, one of you lives to smoke weed, and one of you lives to play card game. Are you benching your
fucking shitload of yard work?
I've been.
Don't you have a ride-on mower?
No. I have a ride-on mower without a mower deck on it that I use as an off-road machine. I don't actually use it for yard work.
You're a fucking idiot.
No, I'm not. It's the proper way to use a ride-on lawnmower.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, dominant hand to steer. See, that makes sense. Thank you. You have more coordination with your dominant hand. You don't want a gear stick is easy. All you have to memorize is what is up and what is down. You don't need coordination.
It just depends.
If you're going,
it just depends on like what kind of gear stick you're talking about. If it's like a bus gear stick, then
dude, I
like
can't. I just want to drive down the goddamn mountain.
God, these fuckers are just stupid, man.
Actually, now that
It's always that corner they get caught up in. And they all just go at once.
Find a new server.
This is the only server where times count. If you want to do a time for the thing, it's got to be on this server.
What? Turn on a VPN and go to like a different region. Surely
it's
there'll
the
be
only server, Darren. It's not hosted by a server. Yes, it's the only server that does this.
Oh my god, that's pathetic.
I mean, there's 5 servers, but they're all on different maps. This is the only server on Akita, period.
Jesus Christ, that's stupid. Is
Well,
this the initial D track?
Yeah, it's usually not that populated, but Jimmy Broadbent, a racing sim YouTuber, made a video about it recently, and ever since then it's just been full of children.
Okay.
That's just the problem with these
I
big
still think you
YouTubers.
just, you just need to go
ship
back.
everything, you know?
You need to go back to the American Truck Simulator days.
No, it's not Jimmy's fault. It's just fucking people don't have any respect.
Yeah, you can't blame a content creator for their audience.
No, you can't do that.
Because then that'd be like every time an audience goes and sends death threats to another creator because they don't like them, it would be the creator's fault. That's not their fault. They can't control which morons follow them.
Unless they egg them on.
Oh, if they egg them on, that's bad.
Yeah.
Clearly, but most of the time they don't. Like the amount of times like a community bands together within themselves without the content creators say because they feel like they've been wronged, it's fucked. You blame Dingussy, do you?
Gravy, if I have to take responsibility for you, I might as well just stop streaming now.
With a name like that, Gravy. Then again, I have no opinion, because to me, all gravy tastes like shit. The only decent gravy I've ever had in my life is KFC, potato and gravy, and I mainly like it for the potato. I guess I'm just Irish.
Oh right, I was gonna be like, you like that fucking KFC potato and fucking gravy shit? And then I realized, oh yeah, American KFC sucks, so I can't really...
Yeah, no, Australian
I also like the potato gravy fucking... I love the instant potatoes from KFC, they're fucking good.
No, they're great. Like, over here, I don't know if you guys have it in the States, you probably do. But, we have this thing in Australia called Dead, and it's just like instant microwavable potato. I'm assuming you have it in the States.
I don't know, I cook my potatoes like a real man instead of using instant
no,
potatoes.
we do too, but like, you know, growing up poor and lazy.
I would say more lazy than poor, because I guarantee you the instant mash is more expensive than potatoes.
Yeah.
It's just like a labor cost, you know, you gotta
also weird,
peel potatoes,
like,
cut them, boil them, and then
You don't.
mash
Real men
that's
don't peel
easy.
potatoes; they eat the skins.
Yeah, potato skins are the best. What the fuck are you talking about? Potato skins are great. I love potato skins. I like, you know how you can... Oh, I don't wait. Do you guys have like markets?
Yeah,
in the
biscuits and
States?
gravy's worth that.
Do we have markets? No, we just get our food delivered to us from Amazon. Yes, we have markets.
No, not
No, yeah,
shopping
us
center
Americans,
markets,
we
like,
have food replicators. We just push a button and then food materializes in front of us.
No, I don't know what you guys would call it.
Like
We
a
just
fresh
DoorDash
produce,
everything.
like a fresh produce, like set up in a parking lot. Is that what you're talking about?
Not in a parking lot, but kind of.
It's like
But
where all the
they-
farmers
it
come together
doesn't-
and sell their product, right?
Farmers
Yeah,
market.
They call it a farmer market here.
Yeah, but do you have the version where there's no produce and it's just like artisanal goods and food stores? Is that a thing?
I mean, it's more it's more like just one. That's part of it.
Like we have
It
farmers
depends on how
markets
big.
in-
It depends on how big the farmers market is. Sometimes they'll have that kind of shit. Sometimes they won't.
Oh, okay. No, like we have farmers markets, but we also have markets
Yeah, they have
that are based. No, it's
down
basically
bean
like a
stands.
farmer's market, but without all the produce stores. Like there may be one store selling fresh
They got the
produce, but then
Vegemite
the rest.
tanks.
Is it still considered a farmer's market? Okay.
Yeah,
I just wasn't
it's
sure.
broad terminology. We don't make random
okay.
slang
I
terms
just
for every
wasn't-
individual fucking thing like Australia does.
We just dropped farmers. The fuck do you mean? We just call it the markets. Or I guess Sunday markets, because that's usually what day of the week they're on. Sundays. I don't know why they chose Sunday. I
Markets
guess
where
it's
they
'cause-
or they
I
got
guess it's
the
because 90% of the population is atheists, so they don't really care about going to church. It just
they
makes
have,
sense.
they have these booths that just sell shares and stocks and shit.
No, like you can get like, it's where a lot of small businesses go and shit. Like you can get fucking jerky
course it
that this
is.
guy makes in his fucking garage. But what I was getting at was, you can get these things. I know it's gonna sound dumb. Don't fucking crucify me. But we call them potato slinkies, and it's just like they skin a potato.
Yeah,
And then they
they
keep the skin, they throw out the potato, and they deep fry the skin, and they just skewer it. Fucking beautiful, I love that shit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ones that were like spiral cut and they just put a stick through it and then they deep fry it.
Very similar. That's the actual potato, but there's a potato skin version of that that I
just
also
the skin.
very much enjoy.
Yeah, dude, a dwap
What
meat.
That's
what it is.
I'm gonna Google this, and if it brings me through to like snuff, I'm very confused.
I got 2 tickets to the gun show right here.
Wait, did you mean a swap meet?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you meant swap meat.
A twat meat? You wanna go with the twat meat?
No.
Open the door! Open the door!
But this is all just cars. We don't really do stuff with just cars. A gun show.
Oh,
I mean,
I was bringing a skater down to the prairie. Next minute.
So you can buy guns here, but I don't think you can like advertise them or have them on a table.
Wait, Gravy, you actually meant dwap? What the fuck is a dwap meat?
Must be a Carolina.
Are you making me say something I shouldn't on stream?
Dwap. I'm gonna Google it for you.
That's the code word. You just activated a sleeper agent doing that.
What stands for Dan with a Plan? A super cool Hungarian YouTuber.
I don't think that's what he's going for.
There's also an interactive stock. Oh, Dow Jones at Asia Pacific. It also can stand for Danes with an attitude problem.
That must be what it is.
I don't think any of these are the accurate definition he was going for.
Dancing with a purpose.
Ooh, that might be it.
What the fuck?
They would just dance together.
Now let me see a dwa.
Why do you have the headlights up here? You should put them down. Go faster.
No, the car looks better with them up. Fuck you.
Put them down and go faster because there's less drag.
He's already going fast. He's going down a mountain.
We can go even faster if they were put down.
Degussy.
Tuck him in. Aerodynamics.
Oh my god. So Dwapper's Dingussy with a pussy. Some call them females. I don't even know if you can say that word on Twitch, can you? The P1?
What, female?
No, the P1.
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking pay attention anymore, dude.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Yes. You're right. Gourmet Limion.
Like I said, if Twitch wants me to ban words, they should just do it for themselves, and I shouldn't have to worry about it.
They could bring like the YouTube equivalent, which was what YouTube Heroes. It was just a bunch of like trans people and people with colored hair.
I just don't get it. Like if they don't want certain words on the platform, then just ban them platform wide. Why do I have to regulate them?
Because fuck you, it's your job. It's the best I can say. Gaslight is on, like, in cell. What? Fuck
Can't
is
say
cell?
that word. Can't say that word.
No, oh, in cell. God damn it.
You also can't say cell.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pathetic. Half the cunts on this side of that. Yeah, they got PP.
This is what happens when we let kids on the internet. They put on all these nanny rules. You can't say that, you can't say this, you can't say that. It's like a radio now. It's sanitized as radio.
They're really pushing the boundaries over there, Gravy. Not gonna say the gamer word. idea, man.
I need to poop. Porsche 914 Project Car for the Lambo.
That sounds like an absolute maintenance nightmare, Creepy.
What Lamborghini engine?
Bad one.
Is it a V12 or V10?
V1700.
Made They made several.
What does the
engines.
V even stand for?
The banks are in a V shaped.
Explain to someone that doesn't even know how to do an oil change.
So you know, there's like a 4-cylinder engine. It's called an inline four because the cylinder bank is in a line. If you add another line and angle it away from each other, say like 60 or 90 degrees, it makes a V shape.
Is this under the
And if
cap they
there's-
put on the engine? Because the engine always has a cap on
Yes, it's usually under the cover. It's usually in the middle. That's the
Why would I
intake,
ever
and then
remove-
outside
It's
the
the
V,
physical
it's
shape of the engine.
it.
Yeah.
Why would I ever know what that looks? Why would you
This is
take
pretty
the top off the
self-explanatory.
engine?
As an absolute car normie, you wouldn't. That's why they put a giant cap on the thing and just make you pretend like you don't know what you're talking about.
I've got like furry, like there's the inside of my bonnet has like a suede feel to it.
That's for noise reduction.
Yeah, it's noise deadening.
Really? I
Yeah,
thought it was
Just make
just
the engine
pretty.
quieter.
No, noise
But
deadening.
it's an engine. I just turned my music up so I don't hear the rattling.
And that's why your car will leave you stranded again, much like your last one.
Never left me stranded.
Bullshit! I remember you calling me in the Discord. My car broke down. There's coolant everywhere in the passenger seat. I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, that was like a 5-minute walk from where I live.
But you were still broken
And
down.
you're overreacting to
But
that.
you know what? I learned a valuable thing. I didn't know that cars had 2 radiator.
They don't.
Loops. Yeah, they
Some
do for
do.
the aircon.
They have
That's
a
what
heat-
happened.
They have a heat exchanger.
The
in
aircon,
the-
the aircon system blew up, and it's
No,
a
it's the
set.
heater,
It's like
not the
it's,
aircon.
No, it was the aircon system.
No, it's the heater.
Well, then why were they saying they needed to fix the aircon for $7.5 grand? We didn't
Because
just
they're-
we sold the car.
They're saying that
It's
because
like a
they want to
25-year-old
fucking steal your
car,
money.
brother.
That's why.
Yeah, the mechanics.
Intercooler. I don't think his was turbocharged.
No, it's not an intercooler. It's the.
It
it's-
was a 25-year-old piece of shit. I don't even know if it had an
The part
engine.
that failed
It
was the
run
heater
by a
core.
monkey. If you say so. It leaked
the heater
coolant.
core.
I just thought it was part. I thought it was part of the radiator setup.
if it's coolant, it's hot.
Is it?
Yes, its job
thought
is to
coolant
cool.
was cold.
No, coolant is the job of coolant is to cool the engine. It's hot.
And what heats the engine?
The engine.
combustion inside
Oh.
of
The
the
engine. It's hot. It's
No.
it's just the process
None
of
my
engine moving.
thermodynamic
burn gas, it will
sciences.
make a flame. Wow.
That's like, dude, that's like the basics of like everything. Equivalent exchange, bro. You get energy from heat. That's
Look, equivalent exchange. I learned that very well from Fullmetal Alchemist.
apparently not well enough.
No, I learned dad plus daughter plus dog equals bad time.
I mean, the only reason why he did that was because
I know that
his
fucking
career
movie,
was
I know
so
nothing.
hinged on that.
I am not fucking with you. I'm telling you the truth.
No, I know you're not, but Sam probably is.
I always try fucking with you.
I mean, if you want to open the fucking radiator and drink the coolant out of there, you know, as after the car runs, go for it. You're gonna get third degree burns.
Drink
Can
the
I do-
Gatorade.
Can I do it like how you do with a computer, where it's like you can run on like coolant, or you can just put like beer or orange juice in?
You can put whatever the fuck you want in the coolant tank. Just be aware the reason that they use coolant is because it's non-corrosive. And it has a lower freezing point than water. You can put water in your radiator. It will work. But if you
Can
drop
you
below
run-
freezing, you're going to
can
split your
you
engine.
Can you run a car
How's it
on
going,
liquid
Emma?
nitrogen?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Really? Shit.
Anything that can combust can be used to make a car run with an amount of work.
Were cars ever like powered by poles and steam?
Yeah. No, back in the
they
1800s,
made-
like the
they
first
made
cars were
coal-powered
steam
cars.
cars.
Yeah. They
Some
had
of the first
electric
cars
cars like
were-
100 years ago.
They were basically
I don't know. It didn't
locomotives
exist
on.
100 years ago. Neither did my
Yeah, it
country
did.
for the most part.
Yeah, the original cars were a combination of like DC battery powered and steam powered.
DC is a battery, right?
Correct, direct current battery.
No, he's referring to the comic
What's
books.
AC? Is
Alternating
AC
current.
like
That's house
alternating?
electricity.
Yeah, and you put them together, you get AC/DC.
Look up Jay Leno. You know Jay Leno? He's the guy with the massive fucking chin.
Yeah, that's where he keeps some of his cars.
In his chin.
His chin doubles as a garage. It's like a 2-car garage in there.
His chin makes my belly look tiny.
His chin Leno, dude.
On a weird segue, have you guys seen?
Little known fact, did you know
did
you know that the Crimson Chin from the hit show Fairly Odd Parents is actually Jay Leno in
Modeled
disguise?
after Jay Leno, I believe it.
I
But
totally
no,
made that up.
No, I could believe it though. And that's what makes me fun.
By the way, hi Hema. I'm sorry I didn't say hi.
Not at parties, but no, but
Yeah, he actually burned himself trying to work on one.
Really?
Pretty scary shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they're more akin to like a small locomotive than they are a car, but they do exist.
Aren't they basically just
They're
like
awesome.
a horse-drawn carriage without the horse?
Yeah,
in
they're
design?
that's how all old cars are.
I still think jet turbines are the way to go when it comes to internal
Do
combustion.
you want to fly, motherfucker? Like, what the fuck?
No,
Chrysler
they,
did it.
they made
Jet
cars.
fuel.
Dude, Jay Leno made one.
Jay Leno
Really?
make one.
I thought it was
It's
a
Chrysler.
talk show host.
Chrysler turbine car. He owns one. He didn't make one.
They also made one with like a Honeywell M1
To be fair,
turbine.
I like when celebrities do that kind of stuff. Like, they actually
Build
have
their own
hobbies.
cars.
Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say have hobbies like real people.
Instead of being like terminally
Like
online Twitter
Keanu Reeves. He just like loves motorcycles.
And guns. He loves guns too.
Well, I mean, that's just very American of him. But no, I think I saw a video once of what
No,
was
Keanu
it?
Reeves has his own motorcycle company.
Yeah, he does. His motorbikes are dope.
Yeah.
They're also extraordinarily expensive.
Of course they are. It's California based, and they're all like that.
Yeah, Jet are fucking awesome.
Fuck.
It's-
They're like Indians. It's like the design style of the Indians. No, what are they called? It doesn't matter. I don't care. I want to get a cruiser anyway. A cruiser or a bobber. I'd love a bobber.
Jared, you have no business on a motorcycle.
I look like I live on a motorbike, motherfucker.
No,
I have
you
no
look
business.
like you live on
I'm
a
literally
mobility
going
scooter.
to be. No, that's you.
You didn't even know that fucking engines were in a V, and you expect to fucking survive on a motorcycle.
No. Okay, no. Pause, right? The reason I'm not good with cars is because you can't see a lot of it. Motorbikes be fine with because it's all there. It's like a computer.
No.
No,
I think you'd be
I
hopeless.
find them easier.
Telling you right
Yeah,
now, Jared,
anyway,
you have no business
it's
on a
potato.
motorcycle.
It's potato.
I'm planning
potato.
on getting a motorcycle license and a motorbike. I'm looking at the Honda
You're gonna
Shadows.
die.
I like.
You're gonna get
I hope
severely
so.
crippled, and then you're gonna be on a mobility scooter.
Well, if I'm severely
It is an actual
crippled,
operation of
Oh
things.
no,
Yeah.
he's
Motorcycle
here.
to mobility scooter.
Yes, it's a pipeline.
Maybe in the States.
A very
People
comfortable
love
pipeline.
cutting each other off. The M1 Abrams
You'll
tank
be
runs
addicted
on a
to
jet
painkillers.
turbine.
That is correct.
Really? Motorbike engine like a V-twin was 2 cylinders making a V. Oh, do you mean like the pistons or what you're talking about? Okay. Well, I
And
don't
Jay-
know.
and
You,
Jay, you
you're
know-
talking
you know-
about
you know
cylinders.
Subarus,
Cylinders
right?
is like... Yeah, the 4-cylinder boxer engines, yeah.
Yeah, boxer engines are 180 degrees opposed.
Oh, they look like a box. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That never clicked until now. I'm just a dum-dum.
Even though I think
I'm
flat
so
doors
upset,
and
I'm
boxers
so
are
up-
different things.
I'm so upset that I am physically too large to fit in my dream car.
Which is...
Which is
It's
must
just
be
a
on
it's a Subaru WRX STI, the Rally Edition.
which generation?
Dude, what are you talking about, Jared? I knew a guy that was like
2005,
6 foot. I knew a guy that
2010.
was like 6'6", 300 pounds, and he owned one of them things.
No, I've
He's the
sat
bitch.
in it.
It's
bro.
it's
No,
a,
I've
it's a two-row
I've sat
sedan.
in it.
It's, you can just
Sat
see it all the
in
way
it.
back.
No, I've sat in one with the seat all the way back. My knees are like fucking, they block the... Because the thing is, right, I'm tall, but I have a really short torso, but my legs are really long. So, like, the steering wheel gets in the way. So for it to even be viable, I would have to replace the seat with a fucking bucket seat, and then it would still, my knees would still get in the way.
Get a smaller steering wheel.
It still wouldn't work
Tiny
out.
steering wheel.
still wouldn't work out. So now I've just like come to the realization and the not the realization, the what do you call something when you reluctantly like just accept it?
You're being a quitter. Okay,
No.
dude. I was clearly on your outside. Fucking dick cheese.
Yeah, the worst kind at all. Don't even talk to me about it. It sucks. Not to mention I have clown feet. Long legs, short torso as women too. Shit, you're right. Well, no, because like I have a normal man-sized torso, but I just have really long legs. And then I've got size 15
would you
feet.
rather have like a huge torso and tiny legs?
Well, that's my brother. He's got normal person legs.
You
He's
call
got a
it
really
depression?
long
Yeah,
torso.
that's about right.
Got the Crash Bandicoot proportions.
A little bit, yeah, he does. Or me. No, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, no, I'd be Crash Bandicoot. Or my sentiment.
But you have a neck, though. You gotta have no neck if you Crash Bandicoot.
You can't see my neck.
Your neck and your shoulders are just one and the same.
My neck and my... Okay, I'm not that tough.
You're like the Goombas.
The Goombas?
The Goombas. Oh, the other Mario.
No, you know what? The new Mario movie is good.
I've actually
No,
seen
hear me
yet.
out. It's good. Just
People say it's good.
Pratt. Honestly,
I don't
Jack
give
Black.
a fuck about the Chris Pratt thing. That's the thing.
No, but see,
I
you
also
should.
don't
Okay, I get you don't care, but it's like there's
Charles
a
Martinet
multitude of
is
issues,
a Frenchman.
right?
That's and nobody's offended by that.
Who does he play in the movie? I don't know. Actually.
He's Mario from the games.
Yeah, but he does a fucking proper accent, at least. Chris Pratt.
Sounded like a guy that's constantly on like helium.
Okay, Chris Pratt, right, is like Terry Crews. They don't play characters; they just play themselves. With Terry Crews, though, it works.
So he's like Keanu Reeves. Then got it.
Yeah, but see, it works with Keanu Reeves. It works with
Yeah, should have got Keanu Reeves.
Terry
as Mario,
Crews.
That's the problem.
But Chris Pratt is just not a good actor. In the sense of an actor being able to encapsulate a role that is not yourself.
Yeah, Chris
He's
Pratt
black?
is black. Yeah. Yeah, Mario.
Just like Terry Crews, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like Terry Crews has that energy, so no matter what role he's in, if he makes it himself, it kind of works. But like Chris Pratt, he's just kind of...
He's like Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay, if they made his video game
shit.
accurate Mario, he would say like 3 words.
Yeah,
Just be
Mario
silent
is
throughout the whole
Mario's
thing.
actually
I'm
a
not
very
saying-
silent
okay.
protagonist. He doesn't talk that much.
That's not what I'm getting at. At least... Okay, so the character is meant to be an Italian plumber. Why is
No,
Chris
he's
Pratt not
he's
at
from
least
New York.
trying?
Supposed to have a New York accent.
He's a Brooklynite, not Italian. He's a Brooklynite.
They're very obviously.
Well,
like,
Chris Pratt
New
just
York
sounds
over
shit.
there.
I don't like Chris Pratt.
Honestly,
You
Like,
should have just
okay.
led with that and it would have been better, but you're trying to make it a weird argument.
they should have
Just
got
say you don't
Weird
like him.
argument, it's true.
they should have got James Gandolfini instead. Problem is he's dead. Tony Soprano would have made a good Mario.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Hey,
Just get the
Luigi.
cast.
Yeah, they should have just got the Sopranos cast as in the Mario movie. That would have been better.
A troglodyte. I look like one of those.
Jay's like an ogre. Think Shrek, but with the human skin.
We're talking about what I look like?
He kind of looks like Shrek from Shrek 2 when he's turned human. That's what he kind of looks like.
No, that's where you're wrong. I look like the motherfucking humpback
I
guy
look
from
like-
300.
I look like Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force if he was white.
I absolutely hate that show. It is
Why do you
garbage.
hate Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
It's
Pretty
not
weird
funny.
show.
It's not funny.
Good. It's funny.
Savannah absolutely loves it and thinks it's the funniest thing she's
She's
ever
got good
seen. And I'm
taste.
like, it's... No, she doesn't. It's shit.
Aqua Teen
I would no, you know what? Rick and Morty Australia is way
Morty
better.
sucks.
No, Australia.
The Australia one, yeah, 'cause
Bendigo
that's Michael
episode.
Cusack. That's cheating. But Justin Roiland, Rick and Morty, no, not even close.
No, I can't support that because he's a pedophile.
And Rick and Morty's just not funny.
No, it's not. It's the first season's good. The The second season is nyeh, and then by the third season you realise, oh, it's just
It's
poop and
just
dick
a
jokes.
McDonald's and Elon
Listen
Musk.
here,
ad.
motherfucker. Did you really just say that I
That's
can't
all it
support that
is.
because Justin Roiland's a pedophile? Motherfucker, like every single goddamn artist in the goddamn planet's a goddamn pedophile. You really gonna say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't support any of them. I don't
You don't
watch
support
anything.
any artists, ever. Because they're all pedophiles, like 100% of them.
Jay, you pay your taxes, right?
Careful, Reese. Careful, Reese.
Unfortunately, I
Virgin,
mean,
can be
I
honest
don't
yourself,
pay my
careful, Reese.
taxes.
Oh no, you might get banned.
Like, just
I
continue with it,
don't-
Jared. Just go look at history. They're all fucking pedophiles. They're all creepers, dude. Every single one of them.
No, I don't support any of them.
Yes, you do.
You know what I watch.
Bullshit,
It's
you
either anime
definitely
or
do.
nothing.
You
Oh, you
definitely do.
think
You pay your
anime people
taxes.
aren't fucking pedophiles? Come on now. Come on, dude.
Okay, yeah, some of them are, but like I don't support them. I just watch their shit. The money doesn't
What
go to the
How
creator.
do
It
you
doesn't
watch
even go to
anime
the
and not
animators,
acknowledge
bro.
that?
Okay, in my defense, I don't actually pay for my anime. I legally.
Yeah, who pays for anime? That's even dumber.
See, I'm not supporting them. That's
Pay for anime, man. It's stupid.
I don't know why you would do it. Like, I don't pay for any streaming services. What? Like, why? Why would you?
Well, see,
'Cause
there's
you're
people with stronger morals.
Good point.
Esteban is not one of those people, so him
Patrick,
doing it
you are the
confuses
only
me.
person in this chat currently that pays for a subscription.
I
to
don't
this
pay
service.
for it. I said there's
Okay,
people
well, then
with
no one
stronger
here does,
morals
because
than
I know
us.
fucking Reese doesn't.
Yeah, we're the FSB.
Other people who
FSB.
just not computer savvy enough to understand. Not.
I'll
using
never
a streaming
understand
service.
people that are like, oh, I can't understand illegally pirating stuff, so I'm just gonna pay $15 a month for Netflix and
Okay,
get a
just-
limited library.
To watch one
Just
show.
remember that everyone in this call is at least average for intelligence, which
I've
means that
heard things about
Okay,
you.
Jared, you want to know what the hell's going on? I'll
No,
tell you exactly.
At
what-
least 50% of people are way stupider than us in here.
No, Patrick, there's an easier explanation for this. Okay, there's a very easy, very topical too. Okay, remember how you didn't know what the V8 meant? There's people
Yes.
like that, but with technology.
Oh my dear God, how do they live?
There's literally people who are afraid to boil water.
There are people who
Yeah,
don't
like
know
your
how to
girlfriend
navigate
was
a
for
file
the longest
system.
time.
Wait, huh? What did you say, Patrick?
There are literally people who are afraid to boil water
No,
for cooking
that's a
purposes.
lie.
And I said
No.
just like your girlfriend was for a long
No.
time.
The
What? No, she
farthest
knows
to
how to
go
boil
is a microwave. They won't even touch a stove.
Oh my God, you see? Okay, one, you can boil water with a kettle, but we won't get into
Kettles
that.
are not a thing in America.
Well, then they should be because they're far superior. to
I
stone.
do agree. I agree with you.
What
I
are
can
you talking
boil
about?
them.
You could get an
By and
electric.
large, not a thing.
You could get a kettle
Okay,
in
so
America.
hold
What
on.
the fuck are you talking about?
But they're
These
not.
motherfuckers,
They're
these
not.
motherfuckers, you guys get your fucking audio. Like you guys' audio is also fucking Sam is like as quiet as a mouse. Patrick's goddamn concert fucking booming, and Jared's somewhere in between.
You told me to make myself louder.
This is
louder
fucking
and turn
ridiculous.
myself into this.
I can't fucking audio balance this shit. You guys are fucking making this impossible.
Then
Sorry,
turn
how's that?
people down and up.
You're maxed out, Sam. Fucking
Then
Patrick's
max it
at,
out
like,
further.
20%.
Am I better now? I turned myself down a bit.
Yes.
To be fair,
Okay.
Patrick's at 40 for me.
It's fucking ridiculous. I can't fucking do this.
I'm also really sick, so I can't talk that loud.
To be fair, Reese, you were telling me I was quiet and told me to turn myself up that loud.
I think my ears are ringing.
That's hot.
Yeah, because you were quiet and you're way louder now. I don't know. You can fucking you guys are
Changed
shit.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't care. I know you
Music.
didn't change anything. You know, but did fucking shit. It changed. You know, I fucking hate audio, dude.
I absolutely love the music video for that song you were just playing on stream, Reese. So fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't know the
America
name of the
doesn't-
song, but it's the one with the animal stripper. It's like
America has this
antelope.
thing where.
Oh,
you
actually,
either-
your fans are playing it, aren't you? So you
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
all-
any idea what it is.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Whoever suggested that, it's a good song.
America doesn't do kettles though. Like.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Why would you not
could
do
buy one.
kettles? They're superior, like in every way.
The farthest they generally go with that is they're either really into teas and stuff, in which case they will just boil it on a stovetop kettle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use a stovetop.
But like a kettle's just really easy because like if you live on your own, right, which most Americans do, when they need to eat the stuff that requires a kettle for the most part, right, you can get pasta cooked so much quicker if you just boil the kettle first and then
Damn
pop
it.
it on the stove.
Oh, you way overestimate the amount of people who will actually do any cooking at home.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, we
you
usually just
Americans
get
have
takeout.
problems.
Yeah, there's a reason we're.
How
like
can
the
you
most obese
afford
country.
that?
I don't know,
Like,
because I don't.
Is it really that cheap to live on fast food in
No.
America? Because like over
Absolutely
here, I
not.
get it like maybe.
It used to
Well,
be.
then why?
Because they're too
What are
stupid
you
to
doing?
realize they're wasting money.
I mean, maybe in America kettles are for the broken tea drinkers, but over here everyone has a kettle. There are people that will pay $300 to $400+ for a kettle that just looks nice to
Yeah.
match their kitchen aesthetic.
Yeah, but how
Because
fast can you
every
boil water?
The exact same as every other fucking kettle. I never said that I would spend money on a kettle. I just said that like every house in this country, unless you are that poor, has a kettle.
I don't know if I can name a single person's house where I've seen them with a
3 to
kettle.
400 is a scam.
It's
Yeah, I think you
okay.
could. I think you could get like a electric kettle for like $40 probably.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
you
probably do that here too, but like people, there's a kettle over here, right?
The Super Kettle Sucker 9000.
No, it kind of reminds me of the Daleks from Doctor Who. It's got like bumps and shit.
You get a 220-volt one. Those ones are much faster than the 120 ones.
See, I'm pretty sure in Australia we cap our house voltage to a certain amount.
You do 220. Right.
No, there's special wired up outlets and stuff. For
I know they're
Well, see,
powered.
Damn it.
so we do 220 to 240 volts, but
That's the Son of Gorsa streamer. Is that because I'm literally just driving a car down the mountain while we're screaming about kettles? It has nothing to do
Yeah.
with the Son of Gorsa.
but see, Chris,
The peanut gallery.
Chris,
We provide
Sam.
entertainment.
But see, Sam, the reason our kettles are superior, or any of our electronics is superior, we have this little third prong known as the ground.
We
We
have
have that
grounds. What
as
the fuck
well.
are you
Mate,
talking
Come
about?
on, I've seen
Yes,
most
we
of the
do.
shit. It's just
We
dude,
have
nah,
'em.
fuck yeah.
We have
I-
prawn.
You know what? I watched a Watch Mojo video. You cunts don't have it.
Watch Mojo. That's your source of information.
I saw Watch
No.
Mojo, and I'm now the expert on American electricity.
What is your household voltage capped out?
It's like
at?
110.
120
120. Yeah, 120. My bad.
Jesus.
or 125.
So we have double? No wonder we're just better.
Well, no, we have
Well,
two.
it's-
We have 220. It's just a separate outlet. It's usually in the garage only.
It's a
Wow,
bigger meter
really?
outlet.
We only use 220 for major appliances. We don't use 220 for anything else.
Laundry
We
machine.
use
We
220
usually
for
use
everything,
gas
bro.
reheating instead because it's awesome.
No, electric's better. You gotta
Okay,
remember
okay,
that.
hold
my
on.
country,
Hold on. I will end this fucking conversation right now because I've used both extensively. All right. Gas has its
Yeah.
place. Electric has its place. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Electric,
no, I get it.
electric
Gas
stovetops,
is
electric
better.
ranges are
shit.
stupid easy to clean.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if they work fine, I use it all the time right now. I use electric range
Yeah.
all the time. They're really easy
But-
to clean.
But
The
cooking,
problem with
though,
electric
you want
the
gas.
problem with electric ranges is your ability to swiftly change temperatures is greatly reduced. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're
I
gonna
would have
burn
a
shit a
gas.
lot more.
It's got the acceleration.
If you
isn't
know
that good.
if you know exactly what temperatures you need to cook at, electric range is fine.
But electric heating is far better for like water heating. Electric heating's far better than gas.
I would say
You gotta realize in my country most houses have solar power, so you're not even paying for it.
So one
Yeah,
thing
I know,
people forget
it's-
about with the gas argument is that it actually
Gas is
costs
far
us-
support.
Can I
Gas
talk?
is far
Can I
superior.
finish
no,
my
you're not allowed to talk.
I will say
Yeah,
no. Fuck you,
got
Patrick.
it.
No, Patrick, I love you. Talk.
Uh, There's a whole bunch of fucking infrastructure that goes with it that everyone just forgets costs money.
Yeah,
What do
no,
you mean
I,
You have to have gas
Wait,
prices
wait,
and
wait,
all
wait.
that
If
stuff.
you have
Hold
a
on,
gas
hold on.
line, it's nice. I
Yes.
understand that.
What do you
part.
mean a gas line?
How the fuck do you use like?
Do you not
propane
just
stuff?
get gas bottles?
No, we.
Yeah,
in
it's like
America,
we get the
everything
gas
is
bottles,
piped.
like we get the milk bottles. Of
Oh, well,
course.
that sounds stupid. One fault in your gas line is a massive explosion. Houses
Usually
here are
fail-safes.
houses here are
Happens
plumbed
very
in.
rarely, actually.
I'm pretty sure you can get that here, but most people just have like a gas bottle and it lasts like 2 or 3 months.
Country's also communist without knowing.
But in Florida we don't have gas.
Probably.
Like nobody has gas in Florida. It's all electric in Florida because of the
Well, your
ground
power
here.
grid's pretty good, isn't it?
The power grid's great. I mean, the problem with Florida is the entire state obviously is sand.
Swampland.
It's sand.
It's a
Everything is
swampland,
sand.
yeah.
So it settles a lot. The ground moves way too much to do anything like that. You'll have gas line ruptures all over the place. So nobody has, like, I mean, there's cities that have septic and stuff, or have city water, but pretty much everybody in Florida is well septic, and that's it. Like, it's all self-contained because there's so much ground movement in Florida.
It's impossible to build sewer lines.
Really?
It's not impossible. They're
happens to
doing
your
it now, but you put it in a septic tank, and then you get the septic tank drained out every once in a while.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like
That's what
you
you
have,
guys
you
do.
have your own personal
Yes.
poop bank.
Yeah.
You don't just shit in the toilet and flush it? Like,
No, that's
Yeah,
it.
it
No,
goes. to the
it
septic
goes
tank.
into the septic tank.
So you obviously don't. know what
It's
septic
like
tank
it's
is.
like look at
no,
this way.
no,
Look
I
at this way.
understand. We only do septic tanks in rural Australia. Most of our shit just flows out to the ocean. We don't care.
But that, so
Our
so
currents are strong
let me
enough, it deals
let me
with it.
explain. Obviously, you don't understand what a septic tank is, I guess.
No,
It's
I
like a
do. It's a hole in the ground. You shit in it, it collects, and then you get someone to pump it out. It exists
On
in
a
rural
very
Australia.
on a
Okay. So there's things called leach fields that go with it that will leach it out into the ground, and then it'll absorb out.
Yeah, they probably do that here, too.
fertilizer and stuff. So you don't actually have to get it pumped all that often.
I think
Florida.
ours is-
Florida.
Look, I don't look, Gravy. You can talk shit about Florida all you want. I'm more for it because the more people hate Florida, the less people live here, and in my opinion, they can get the fuck out because I don't want them here.
look, I'm
Just
I'm
wait
not-
that's
like
what, that's
20
what Texas
years,
is
Reese,
for.
like half your
I'm not gonna
population-
lie. If I was to move to anywhere in America, it would either be California or Florida, and only
Look.
California because
Look, as far as everyone else is concerned, people are dying in the streets in Florida. There's mass plagues. We're all dying. We're getting shot because I don't want you here. Go away.
So when do I move?
I just like Florida because it has a climate that I'm used to. Everywhere else in the states, it's like
Hot,
oh,
sticky mosquitoes everywhere. You like that?
I
Dude, I'm gonna
don't
be 100%
like it,
honest
but
with
I'm
you, the
used
mosquitoes-
to it.
The mosquitoes here in Florida are not even that bad. They're not any worse.
We
than
don't
they
even
were in
have a
Norway.
lot of mosquitoes, and mosquitoes tend to avoid me because my blood is alcoholic. It's just full of alcohol. It's just ethanol at this point.
Look, at this point, I want
What
as
if-
little positive publicity about the place I live as possible because the less people there, the better. I fucking hate
Oh
it.
no, you Floridians are doing a great job because the only time I
No,
ever
shut
think
up.
of
Shut
Florida
up.
is-
Shut up. No, we're doing a terrible job. Everything's horrible.
no.
Everyone's dying.
Let me finish.
No,
The
fuck
only
you.
time I ever
No,
hear
it's
about-
terrible.
the only
Everyone's
time
dying.
Already discussed
I have
the only
cancer.
time-
finishing sentences in this call.
Fucking stupid.
the only time I ever hear about Florida
I
is when
lost
it's like
both
a
my limbs to
Florida-
mosquitoes.
Florida man walks into a local liquor shop.
Yesterday,
with
an
a
alligator
fucking
was in my living
alligator.
room and I had to beat it with a claymore. You don't want to be here. It's bad, dude.
Great. But the baddies. Yeah, they've all got chlamydia or AIDS. It's fine.
Disneyland closes all the time. It's never even open.
It's Disney World, thank you very much. And that's the only reason I want to visit Florida.
Yeah,
other than maybe seeing
Disneyland
Greece.
is for the Game Boy. Disney World's for the Super Nintendo. Get it right.
You know it. Isn't Disney World like as big as an actual full-blown town?
Dude, okay, so
It's-
talking
it's a
about
county.
talking about states being overrun by out-of-staters. Can we talk about the sad state of Montana and the fact that they're the #1 immigration per capita right now? Poor Montana. Like, Texas and Florida are getting it bad, don't get me wrong, but Montana? Dude, Montana can't handle that shit. No way, dude.
Is Montana the one where To Kill a Mockingbird is based? I know nothing about Montana. I mean, I have a cousin called Montana.
Yeah, I know, Pargrok, you son of a bitch.
No, Florida is overrun
Take
by
your
us
take
New
your
Yorkers.
snowbird ways and get the fuck out of here.
See, that's one of the
I
things
swear
about
to
America.
God, Pargrok, if you have a Salt Life sticker in your vehicle, I'm going to end you.
Me personally, I would want to
Why
move
would you
to
want to go to
Florida or
Mississippi? Mississippi's a shithole.
Mississippi's
Because
actually
no
not
one
that
can say
bad.
it. Mississippi has a
Isn't
river.
Mississippi like
That's
the
all I know.
poorest state or some shit?
I've been there. It's
No,
not that bad.
that's the poorest state. That'd be fucking.
There's I've driven I've driven all over
Denver?
the country
No, that's
except
Canada.
for I've driven all the country except for like the Montana area and like the Maine area. And I'm gonna be honest with you, most of the country is perfectly fine. The Midwest is very dreary in the winter times, but it's totally fine. The place that I would never want to touch with a 10-foot pole is New Mexico. New Mexico is literally the only state that I want to burn in holy hellfire.
Well, it would just be full of Esteban,
There
wouldn't it?
really is nothing in New Mexico, is there?
Are you just gonna like
Mexico
Warhammer
is
purge
the
New Mexico?
worst, dude. New Mexico is the worst.
No, but it's known for Breaking Bad. That's all they
See,
really
my
say.
thing is, wait, is Albuquerque in New Mexico?
Yes, Albuquerque is the crime capital of the United States.
Yeah, that's what Breaking Bad was.
I thought that was where Eminem's from.
No, it has nothing to do with cartels. The fucking state just sucks balls, dude.
If he's scared of cartels, he lives in fucking Florida.
We don't have cartels here. We have Cubans.
The Cuban cartel, same shit, full of drugs. Basically Melbourne, I love it. I would love to live in Minnesota because they just sound like Canadians and it's cute.
You would die in Minnesota. That's way too cold for you.
Yeah, you'd
I
like
love the
fucking
cold.
freeze to
I
death.
hate the heat. I would love
Why'd
that.
you want to say I want to go to California or Florida? Because I'm used to the
Detroit. I couldn't remember what the state was. You have too many of them.
Michigan.
Detroit's a city, not a
Michigan. Sorry.
Minnesota,
See,
dude.
I don't know.
Minnesota is literally like negative 20
Yeah, the
in the
Russians are.
winters.
See, the Russians are cool. All you gotta do to tide over a Russian is give him a fucking vodka or let him fight a bear. Be fine.
That is correct. We do
that's
have
obviously
we
what it
do have a
is.
very large Ukrainian and Russian population in Florida.
Don't get them confused. It's like fucking Scottish and Irish.
Very large.
Big beautiful wall.
From what I understand, it's because there's a hospitality program where they bring people from the Slavic nations to do hospitality degrees, and then they wind up just staying here after they're done instead of going back. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's all of the reason, but I know it's a large reason why a lot of them show up here.
They go to St. Petersburg and they think they're in Russia. That's the problem. Like, yeah, St. Petersburg is very warm. I don't remember St. Petersburg being this warm.
There's a lot of Russian churches and Ukrainian churches here.
Fucking Russian churches. Oh, Russian Orthodox. No, that's Roman Orthodox.
No, Russian is wrong.
Russian Orthodox is a thing?
It's
Okay.
like,
I'm not religious. I
it's
don't
like,
know.
it's like talking to an idiot AI. J-A-I.
I'm not even paying attention to the road anymore, dude. I'm just not even paying attention.
You know what? That's how you get the good speeds, my guy. Florida is a retirement center of the East Coast and large rushes on the East Coast.
What does that even mean?
Did I just have a stroke?
No.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, it's chat.
No,
I
I've
wouldn't
always-
expect anything less.
I've always heard that Florida is the retirement center of your country. Yes.
Yes, there's a lot of old people here.
But no, that's good. It's great for the economy.
No,
Because you can just go shank them and steal their shit.
There's straight up whole cities that is literally just retirement community.
That's hot.
Yeah, in fact, there's
It
the village.
means it's
Yeah, if you ever
Gravy's
go up to Florida,
drinking time
if someone ever tells you
in
to go to the
June.
village, do not. Do not go to the village.
I thought all the Jews in your country were in New York.
Okay, easy now. We're gonna get banned on Twitch if you start talking about Jews.
You can't talk
Okay,
about that shit.
I thought that the
No Jews.
Jewish...
Guys, you
can't,
can't
you
give me
can't,
banned.
you can't specify
Well, no,
that.
I'm
No,
not
you
saying
can't.
I'm not saying bad things. I'm just saying
It doesn't matter.
I
It
thought
doesn't
that
matter.
most of-
You can't acknowledge them. Don't look them in the eyes.
They already
Yes.
run Twitch. What do you mean?
Exactly.
You can't mention that.
Look,
There
I've
are-
watched enough
there are a lot
American
more of them on
television
the
to
East
know that
Coast,
most of the
yes.
Jewish people live in New York.
There are a
It's
lot
an
more
East Coast
on
thing.
The East
Never
Coast,
eat.
yes,
Okay.
and most of the East Coast people are in New York.
But
Giant
isn't
population.
Maine also on the East Coast?
Yes,
Yeah,
Maine
wait,
is the
is that
very
a-
top right of the United States.
Is that a city or a state?
State.
It's a state.
They're the one with the really good lobsters, right?
It's just New England.
The whole
Wait,
There
New
is
England a city or a state?
a breed of lobster called Maine lobster.
New England.
Yes.
New England's a state, Jay. Yes, New England's a state.
But I thought New England was
No,
on the
it's
left
not.
side of the country.
And then south of New England is New
No,
Amsterdam.
don't listen to
And
Sam.
then south of that
He's
is
not telling the
Colombia.
truth.
And then south of that is the Confederacy.
I mean,
And then
everyone's
to the
X
west of
amount
that, you have the French territory.
Everyone is X amount Jewish because they were here first.
I like Sam.
Wait, then what's that place? Oh, wait, what's that place on the west side of the country that's like New England?
That's called
New Mexico?
No,
that's-
it's further up near Seattle.
No,
and
that's
shit.
New Germany. Yeah, that's New Germany.
Wait, what was your question, Jared?
What?
Isn't there a place that's called something like New England, but it's on the west side of your country and it's up near like?
Most of those were.
What's the
East
state?
Coast
What's the state above California? I always forget.
Oregon?
Oregon.
That Canada.
Above that?
Washington?
I'm thinking Washington. What's the capital of Washington?
Canada.
Seattle?
What's next to Washington State? Like to the east.
Yeah, you thinking of New Hampshire?
Idaho?
Is that what you're talking about?
I'm thinking of New Hampshire.
That's East Coast. Wrong side of the state. Yeah.
Yeah, have too many states. There's like what, 52?
There's 50.
I don't actually know how many there are now.
There's 50.
50 and.
There was 50 when
Oh,
I went
yeah,
to school. I don't know how many there
So
are
you
now.
have 50 states, but not Cuba.
Puerto
What's
Rico.
that?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico isn't
And
a state,
Panama.
it's a territory.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Panama, but Panama's in
Part-
Europe,
a
isn't
small
it?
part of Panama's Central America.
Is it?
This is the geography
Panama
stream
Canal.
now.
I'm so bad with geography.
Panama Canal is where the tip of Mexico meets the continent of South America.
Virgin
Don't you have
Islands.
3 territories? Isn't
that's-
Washington D.C. considered a
Virgin Islands is the other territory. I'm thinking of.
Yes, Washington D.C.
Territory?
is a.
Like you have no
federal
rights
government
if you live in
Washington D.C. is not
right?
technically a state, I don't believe. I could be.
You don't get
you
any
still get a vote
rights
for
there,
president
right?
and
It's a
stuff if you're in
district.
any of those, but you don't get congressional.
Washington D.C. is in the state of Maryland.
It borders.
Maryland's Virginia, right? Or is Virginia or Maryland?
No, Maryland's a
Virginia
state.
is Maryland.
Washington
What's
DC is
Virginia?
right in between 2 states.
Another state.
Yeah, DC's technically federal territory.
Oh my god, I hate your country. It's so confusing. It's too much.
Fish teachers.
Why can't you just be like every other fucking country?
'Cause we
and
have
We
too much
invented the
land.
federalist
Because
system.
theoretically,
Well,
they're all independent countries that are just all under.
You know what?
one.
I'm gonna say it.
Jay,
The North and the South have to go back to
look
war.
at you should look at
I
Russian
agree.
geography. They have like 130
What do we have
like
to go back to?
republics.
Go back to work?
North and the South, brother. The South from us and go here.
You want
New
fuck
stream
geography.
idea: Fishes teaches geography.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Fish? Oh,
I'm Fish.
He's a
Got it,
fish.
got it.
Yeah, but.
Oh, bro, even if they taught me geography, I'd forget it because there's just too much. Sometimes I forget how many states and territories there are in my own country. Are you kidding me? I gotta remember the rest of the world?
That's how most Americans deal with it, and they sometimes they don't even think about it because they hardly ever leave their state, and they're just like, "Wait, Canada, is that a state?"
Yeah, but the difference is, I drive 16 hours, I'm still in the same state. You drive 16 hours, you're on the other side of the country.
Why would you?
No.
Why would you be
Wrong.
excited for the United States to
No.
balkanize?
You can drive
That would lead
16
to a
hours and
terrible
not leave
conflict,
Texas.
probably.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but Texas is an underlie because Texas is like your biggest
No,
fucking
not,
state.
Jared. I think you're genuinely underestimating the size of the United States. I've driven across the United States multiple times. It takes 3 days minimum to drive across the United States.
Really?
Yes.
And that's with
and
constant
that's
driving.
nonstop.
All I know is that
It
Australia
takes
is
3 days.
bigger.
If you're averaging like 8 to 9 hours of driving a day, it takes 3 days to get across the United States.
I'm excited for
What's
the
And
what's
that's
the
if
first
you're
cannonball
beelining.
record,
Balkan-
anyways?
And that's
Balkan-
like
is
booking
that
it too. That's like
Pokemon?
no traffic jams, no nothing. That's
Is Balkanize a fucking Pokemon? Like the fuck?
yeah,
Balkan,
the,
oh,
yeah.
25
Gravy,
hours.
Gravy's got a great. The fastest
Yeah.
cannonball run, which is from East Coast to West Coast, is 25 hours, and that's breaking like all of the laws.
Yeah,
Time out.
that's
Time
a
out.
speed run.
Time out. What the fuck is a cannonball run?
It's an illegal
literally-
race across the United States. It was
Yeah.
keyed in the. It was
East
keyed in the
Coast-
70s. It's
Yeah.
from New York.
That's so American.
It's from New York
Yeah, it
to I don't remember exactly where in California.
LA.
I think it's LA.
It's somewhere in LA, but I don't
Somewhere
remember.
in
It's
LA.
a very specific point. It's from some garage in New York to some point in LA. I don't remember exactly what it is.
I thought it was like from
In-
Montauk to like Long Beach or some
The
shit.
fuck is Montauk?
No, yeah, it's an automotive garage located in New York, downtown New York, all the way to some beach in LA. I think it's like near Santa Monica or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, Santa
and to be
Monica
fair,
was in
you can spend
California.
16
It is.
hours
It
driving
is in
out of just
California.
LA.
You go from New York to
Oh.
California.
That's
That
the
has
point of the
nothing to do
race.
with
It's
that.
across the country.
When you go left to right, that makes more sense. That's how we're right.
No, right to left.
You can go either direction. It doesn't matter.
I mean, the United States was founded from the east to the west, so it's kind of
Was
like a
it?
historical thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean
California was
California's
last,
the
yes.
Area.
Well, no, it wasn't
So,
last.
wait, California was last?
Yes.
Wait, sorry. Did you say? Hold
No,
on,
it
go back,
wasn't.
go back.
Jeez,
What?
you're so stupid.
I'm not stupid. I don't know American history because I'm not American. I don't give a fuck. You guys killed a lot of black people. That's all that matters.
And we killed a lot
No,
of Native
we're-
Americans.
No, we didn't kill
Yeah,
them.
you're
We
thinking
Well, no,
of
you still
natives.
kill a lot of black people. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure we killed more Native Americans.
Yeah.
But we killed more of our black population, so.
No, we killed more
so-
Native Americans, not you. We did.
No,
We wiped out an entire civilization on an island. You know, go shit on us.
California
And
was
we decided halfway through not to kill them. We just decided to rape the color out of them.
All right, hold
Okay,
on.
it's a
Okay,
whole
hold
thing.
on. Stop. I'm cut. No, cut it off. We
No,
cannot
no,
do this on
that's-
stream.
Yes, we can because
Getting
this is
way too spicy.
no. This
We're
is
going a
history.
little too far,
This is
a little too far.
history. This is history.
Oh my god, the viewership is going up.
We can't.
The controversy's going in.
We
Okay,
cannot
so
do this on stream.
Rolling it back just a little bit, California was actually
It
declared
wasn't
a
last,
state.
but it was.
No, it was before a lot of the in-betweens. There was
Yeah.
a lot of time
We
where it
call
was
that-
A lot of them were like unincorporated territories.
yeah, unincorporated territories.
Holy fuck, dude.
And then they worked their way back, dividing up stuff.
California got statehood in like 1849, I think, or 1848.
The most recent one is
Alaska and Hawaii.
I don't remember which ones. They were within a couple of years of each other.
I
but
think
forget what
Hawaii was like 1984 and Alaska was like the 1950s.
Yeah. And then for some reason, it just baffles people's minds to think that we can add another state, even though that was like 40 years ago.
We're just so content with 50 because 51.
I
just
fucked my
is a
force
weird
feedback
number.
up. Damn it.
Which is why we should just annex Canada and just take.
But
just
yes, the
incorporate their
colonization
provinces.
of the United States by the Americans started on the East Coast, not the West.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came from Europe, and that is the closest. So makes sense.
You should stream the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, and then
That's
back in the
also
back in the year 1272, the Knights Templar left the Holy Grail in the state of Arkansas, and then it got transported from Arkansas to that fucking island in Nova Scotia where it now lays forever in the giant deep hole.
Is
Yeah,
that what
and then in
happened Assassin's
2008,
Creed?
Russia invaded Georgia. And,
I made up the dates, but
there
you know
were
it's
their tanks in
it's
in
pretty
Atlanta.
accurate.
I think that's pretty much the plot of Assassin's Creed.
Well, what the fuck is that? No, what the fuck is that island? There's that island up in Nova Scotia where they just have been digging a giant hole for like all of eternity to the point where the island is no longer like structurally sound.
Saskatchewan,
think-
huh?
Because they think that the Holy Grail's at the bottom of the hole. This is a real
Well, I
thing,
keep
by the way.
thinking of-
Yeah, Oak Island. Yeah, the Curse of Oak Island. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You annex Canada, I guarantee your government will arrest us for fighting back. How dare you fight back against our invaders?
Don't be so Don't be so Ameriphobic, eh? That's what they'll say. We'll come as liberators. We'll say we'll bring your lower meat prices.
And you think Canada is big and it'd be kind of hard, but like 90%
Most of
of
the
their
population is on the
live
border.
within.
No,
live
yeah.
within, like,
All the
20 miles
major
of the
cities
border.
are on the border.
Because it's fucking Arctic Circle up there.
They won't. Canada's.
Are they
firmly
gonna
in
get
our
kicked
lap.
out of
Why would
NATO?
they get-
Is that
Why would
true?
they get kicked out of NATO? That's stupid. I don't think NATO would
For what?
want to eject a member.
Dude, if I was the leader of NATO, I'd like walk up to the country. I'd be like, I'm a NATO these nuts across your face, and then they wouldn't know what to do. What the fuck, dude? That guy just entered the Fujiwara zone. Did you see that shit?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. He
What
did
the
the vanishing line.
Clip that, guys. Clip that.
Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. What's the line they call it when he does the thing where he jumps off the side?
The Irahozoka jump.
Yeah. He didn't even need a ramp.
His wheels
He just
disappeared,
did it
dude.
on its own, yeah.
He went full fucking DeLorean, dude.
How would it help Russia if Canada got kicked? I don't think they would do anything. What, would they invade through the Arctic?
Alright guys, it's time for alternate history with Dingles. So the reason that Russia would benefit from Canada leaving the NATO is because Justin Trudeau and the Trudeau family are actually descendants of King Thermopylae, the leader of the Knights Templar in the year 1000 BC. And together, the Thermopylae family hosted the Burger King Alliance, and they created Burger King, which now permeates through the entire United States, thus giving them a sleeper agent in the United States for when Canada eventually goes to war with America after they break off from NATO.
It would be a very short war.
Hey, why
Yeah.
would we do Canada?
This
So
is
much
all
easier
very
to
accurate
Mexico.
information. I will not cite my sources.
Fully verified, fact checked.
Yeah.
It'd be so much easier for us to do Mexico though. And then invasion target.
Gerger being.
There, I put your clip.
Warren
happy now?
Buffett.
No, it's not Warren Buffett. It's Warren Buffett's evil twin cousin, Warren Buffet, the owner of the Burger King
Buffet.
conglomerate.
I thought that was Hometown Buffet.
No, believe it or not, Hometown Buffet is actually owned by the hit actor Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wow. Wait, so it's a Scientology thing?
Yeah,
It is,
Tom
yeah.
Cruise.
All proceeds go to the Church of
God
Scientology.
damn it, I just shut down my game and everything because I thought I was having to go out today and I just found
And
out
that right there is why in our high schools during freshman year we have penis inspection day.
Yeah,
that's
just
hot.
like that.
So you're telling me, right? America,
Yeah.
molestation capital of the world.
not
Or can I not
molestation.
use that word?
They just inspected, see if it.
Hey.
Yeah, it's
In
just-
Japan, you know
There's
what? In
nothing
Japan,
sexual about it.
fine.
It's just, it's a health. It's related
health
to health.
thing,
you know?
dude.
Yeah.
It's a health thing.
I know you're full of shit because that's what my uncle used to do to me.
You better
And
know
I
I'm full of
found out it
you
was
better know
wrong.
I'm full of shit, because this will be the 4th fucking time we've tried to get you with the same bit. And it's worked 3 times in a row. I swear to God, Jared.
As they say, fool me once, shame
I
on
swear
you.
to God, if
Fool
we
me
if we
twice,
convince you
I can't be
if we
fooled
convince
again.
you there's penis inspection day in the US for the 4th time, I'm going to lose it.
You have to understand, I am an alcoholic. Sorry.
I mean, if you can come to the U.S. and be fine here, you can go to Outback Steakhouse, Australia.
We have
cuisine
them
made by
here.
someone
Yeah,
who had
Outback
never been to
Steakhouse.
Australia.
Drink some Fosters.
Outback
That's
Steakhouse
Australian
makes
for
no
beer.
fucking sense, dude.
We literally don't even drink Fosters.
The
They
people
drink
who made
VB
Outback
long
Steakhouse-
necks.
Yeah, you fucking
Mate.
drink a VB
Oh, yeah.
long neck at 8:30 in the morning, you daft cunt.
So now Chris talks. I asked you a question hours ago, motherfucker.
I was taking a shower.
I'm on smoke coke.
I'm also eating the last couple of buttermints. Time for another Cracker Barrel run, baby.
Oh, okay, so yes, Pargrock, that is correct. A physical doctors do inspect your ball sack for cancer tumors. but that is a doctor. What we convinced Jared happened was that everyone went into the gymnasium on a day, like a fucking auditorium visit, and lined up with their pants off, with no pants and underwear on, and just walked into a little tent like they did like student pictures, and the principal would inspect your penis. That's what we convinced him. 3 times in a row we convinced him of that shit.
Three things, right? 3 things. I guarantee I was drunk. Second thing, I saw it in an anime once, so I thought it was true. And third thing,
I don't think that was anime.
No, shut up. Third thing.
Anime's very.
Did you just say
reflective of
you
American
do? No, shut up. Did you just say that you do your school pictures in a tent?
No, they just set it up in the auditorium.
They set up like a
and they
little
generally
like a
have,
photo booth thing. It's not, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, why the fuck are you guys going into a tent for your photos? Don't you just do it in like the hall?
No, you go in the
Why are
tent so
you
the
going?
scoutmaster
Why are
can
you guys
molest
going
you.
into camps for fucking COVID shots? World may never know.
We don't do that.
Yeah, you do.
Fake news.
No, they built it. They made it a permanent place.
The only people that are targeted are the blacks.
Okay, Chris, we're obviously joking about
Chris,
politics, and
why-
you're like bringing actual politics into this. This
Chris,
is pretty gay.
why are you so mad about a prison colony building prisons inside of itself?
That's true.
Not very based or
Yeah.
cringe-pilled of you.
Yeah.
based or cringe film.
You joke, but just remember, when the world ends, I will survive, because no one remembers Australia. Half your country
They'll
thinks we
probably
don't even
nuke the
fucking
major
exist.
population centers.
Yes, so not my country.
All that
because
is
you can
was
fly-
all the high school girls a model in your school. What? That's
You
not
can
a
fit-
sentence. Pargrock, try again. I don't know what the fuck that means.
What are you
What
on,
was
Park
all
Rock?
the high school
Pargrock
girls
is on what we call
model-
lead-based
What?
paint.
It sounds like it. Like the fuck? I thought I was retarded. Sorry, you can't say
No,
that.
dude, Ohio better not be real, because I'm in big danger of being invaded by Ohio if that's the case. Which is unfortunate, because I've been to Ohio, so I know it's real.
Isn't that where the bombings? Oh no, it's Oklahoma. Or was it Ohio? What was the
That
state
bomb
where a
blew up
guy
Ohio.
he blew up like a truck or something?
That was Oklahoma City.
That was Oklahoma. Wait, what's the difference between Oklahoma and Oklahoma City?
Try to guess. Let's see
One's the
what your
city and
brain
one's the
does
state.
on its
Dumbass.
own.
I don't know what your states are. You have like 2,500.
Come on,
Yeah.
dude, you always talk about how you purge the Aboriginals in Australia. You should know where we send all of our Aboriginals. Oklahoma. Come on.
I thought it was.
Where the wind comes sailing down the plains.
What's the state that has like 90% of the Mormons in it?
Utah? I think Utah.
The state of
Yeah.
constant state of misery, more like.
Utah, yeah. I think it's something like 80% of the population there are Mormons.
Do you
Oh
know
yeah,
what
me too,
Mormons
Pargrock.
believe
We
in?
had that too.
Mr. Australian, do you know what Mormons believe in?
They're like
Papa
Christians,
babies, I don't
but
remember that.
worse. I don't know. All religion is
Did I tell you
stupid.
guys? Did I tell you about the time I went to that you missed out on the go-kart track, Chris, and we were racing an entire fucking like family of 12 Mennonites in their full
sorry.
Mennonite get up.
I'm
What the
sorry,
fuck's
that
a
sounds awful.
Mennonite?
Because
It was-
they
no, it was
were
awesome.
probably damn good.
No, they were good. They were good. Yeah, they were bad. They were go-karting
They
Mennonites.
probably
dude.
wait for once a year to come in there and just wreck shit.
Go-kart, the old Yoders. It was the Yoder family reunion, dude.
They were fucking probably wrecking shit.
I don't remember what Mormons believe, but I do know that they are totally
They believe in
okay
magic
with.
on
They
Underpants,
believe that
that's all
they're
you
more
really need to
man than
understand.
everyone else.
I believe it.
No, they believe in magic.
The only thing-
That's all you need to know.
They carry barns, alright?
The only-
You have
the
no
only-
chance.
The only
thinking
thing I
of,
know is that they're okay with having like 27 kids to 47 women.
Yeah. They'll have a legacy. You won't.
I think it's in Canada. I think. There was like one of those massive polygamy cults, and like now if you've been adopted in Canada, you actually have to, if you try to date someone that's also been adopted, it's recommended to get
No, it's not. It's not from
DNA
college.
test?
That's from the man who donated the most sperm in the world. That's
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that guy
Okay.
donated. He donated
Yeah, they have-
like
they
fucking
have to-
gallons and gallons of sperm. He has like
Yeah.
over 600 children or some
That's
shit.
right. And they were like,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
if
wait,
you're
are you
gonna
saying-
date someone,
are you saying
you need
Genghis
to get a
Khan?
DNA test?
Yeah, no, he got banned from like all the sperm donor places, but he just kept finding new
Yeah.
places that would let him donate. He literally fathered like almost 1,000 fucking children.
Oh, those
Isn't it
sex
still going?
practice soaking, that's right. Yeah, that's fucked up. And like, people actually have to check before they start dating someone that they may love if they're actually.
Oh, was he a
related or
doc?
not.
No, I thought the guy that there was a guy that did it via donation. I didn't realize that he was a doctor.
There was a.
Who's a doctor? That's even funnier. That's definitely Canadian. No, that's more American than Canadian. Damn.
Yeah, there was a guy in Europe who was doing it. He was
Oh,
going
I think that was the guy I was talking about, the dude in Europe.
Yeah. He was donating just like left and right. You're supposed to stop after a certain amount just because of.
I think you're only allowed
Yeah,
to
to
like
prevent
do like
accidental
30
incest.
donations.
Yeah, he literally just started going to other countries. Because they don't talk.
Why though? Why would you have a compulsion to have more kids? Kids are shit.
People are weird.
You get paid good bucks, dude. It's good money.
It's evolutionary.
Big good
Fuck,
bucks.
let's go. Let's go, boys. About to nut in this can 2 times.
More like
We good.
Marco Poker, right?
Accidental incest, isn't that just most of Tennessee?
No, that's
What are
you
you
and your
thinking about,
mom.
This is the most scuffed stream in the history of streams.
No, this is how the streams are gonna be from now on. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Everybody you can hear this in the chat right now. All right, I have given up. Okay, I've given up on Twitch going anywhere at this point. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you
Why
guys.
is that?
I cannot grow on Twitch anymore. It's just not possible because people.
Because you're not playing all the popular games, my guy.
Well, I can't.
That
that's not how it
doesn't-
works
that
because there's no
doesn't do
algorithm
anything.
on Twitch. You just don't get seen. So the problem here is, I
Good.
am done trying on Twitch. Okay, I'm going for YouTube now. The streams are not going to be every day anymore. If I stream, I stream. If I don't, I don't. It's just, I need to focus on Twitch because I'm fucking running out of money, dude.
YouTube.
I am running out of money, and Twitch is not
I
going
mean,
anywhere.
You could, and hear me out, Reese. This is a revolutionary tactic. You could just get a job.
No, absolutely not.
Go back to being forklift certified.
Once forklift certified, always forklift certified. You can't take that from me.
You have to get redone every 4 years over here.
So from now on, the streams will be very informal. I might start streaming me recording content or whatever, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to avoid streaming 8 hours and 9 hours unless I'm recording content or whatever. But I can't just stream to stream anymore. If I'm streaming, I mean I'm doing it right now, but
it takes up his valuable jerk-off
I
time.
need to be able to create content.
Play EverQuest. Why have I heard that before?
EverQuest. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Play EverQuest, raunchy combos, and EverQuest gets viewers.
Dude, you like weed? That's so cool, man.
You just gotta do what Darkside Phil did and jerk off on stream. You'll be right.
Darkside Phil was already like well known before he did that.
Yeah, he was
so-
already a well-known.
He was already infamous before that even happened.
I'd
Yeah.
never heard of him until he got caught jerking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they only talked about it because he was already well known.
No, but that's what I was saying. I'd never heard of him until he had jerked off.
Yeah. and
Also,
I'm sure it's talking about a lot more 'cause he was well known.
Other news on the front. Probably not gonna happen, but I will let you know if it does. I did apply to be a Mogus Amphibians editor. I will keep you guys in the loop. I highly doubt that I will get it, and I definitely won't be anytime soon. But if that does happen, I will let you guys know because that will affect my ability to make my own content because I'll be focusing more on his.
Ooh, you'll have a job.
Fuck is Mogan
She
Amphibian?
slipped up and said it.
He's a big
I am aware
YouTuber.
that I said it. I'm totally aware I said
I've-
Amogus Amphibian instead of Ambiguous Amphibian. I'm going to refer to him as Amogus Amphibian, whether he likes it or not.
Oh, is
That's
it
funny.
ambiguous? Is it ambiguous Amphibian? A music artist.
No, he's not a music artist.
That's what it says on YouTube.
You're a
ambi-
dumb
am-
artist, Jared.
Ambiguous. Are we ambiguous amphibian? Is that who we're talking about?
Yes.
Well, he's a YouTuber, a Twitcher, but Google says he's a music
No,
artist.
yeah. I don't know why his I remember that. His Google does say he's a music artist. He's not a music artist.
Okay, no, I believe it. That was my first search result. Okay.
Like I said, though, I
Oh,
highly
yeah?
doubt I will get the position. I'm sure he has much more qualified people applying for it, but
Bro, I had a mate in a different Discord, and he got hired as like a FaZe Clan editor.
what would you even do as a FaZe Clan editor?
I just
Put hit markers
lot
in?
of montages and hit markers, yeah.
That's probably what it is, yeah. Add the dubstep.
Whether he got paid well or not for it, I don't know. He just kept going on about
I'm
it.
surprised.
Well,
Space
I'm
Clan's
going
still a
for
thing.
I'm going less for the pay and more just
The
I just-
experience.
experience. Yeah, because he's a well-versed and very successful YouTuber over the last 7 years, and
I
he makes
mean,
content that is similar to my
1
content.
million.
So
Is 1 million subscribers still considered successful when most
you
when
can
I
he consistently gets a couple 100,000 views. That is successful.
Oh, okay. I thought
That's-
the baseline these days was over 5 million at least. Leak OnlyFans content's a view.
No,
I don't have OnlyFans.
If you're only
That's your
doing
problem,
YouTube
you're not
without taking any
diversifying.
outside sponsors, a million probably wouldn't do you on YouTube anymore. But
I feel like most YouTubers have to have separate revenue streams because
I
there's
don't
no
know.
YouTube
I don't know. I don't
Hey,
know
are there
anyone who
any-
actually does YouTube for
Are
a living,
there-
so I don't know what the money.
Are there any YouTubers that actually
Like there's
only
people that
survive off
supposedly
YouTube
there's
ad
people
revenue?
that supposedly release their shit, but I feel like they're lying because it's so all over the fucking place. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea who to trust. It never seems like their shit's accurate.
From what I've heard from multiple YouTubers, if you're on YouTube, don't rely on ad revenue. Because it will
Yeah, I
get
know, but,
taken away
I don't-
very
I don't-
easily.
I don't
Go
know
for
if that's-
Patreon, go for sponsorships.
I don't know if that's because the pay's not good or if that's just because they want more money
You-
or you know.
YouTube takes
you don't know people. You don't know
YouTube-
people.
relying just on the
YouTube
AdSense
takes
will not get you.
YouTube takes a massive cut, and at the same time, for you to make a livable amount of money, you need to be like pumping out viral hits.
That's what I'm saying though. The only people that say that are people that aren't successful on YouTube. If you watch those, nobody that is successful on YouTube says that shit. So I don't know.
yeah,
no
they
one knows.
do. Most of the people that are successful on YouTube don't just use YouTube. They have
No, I know they don't
Patreon.
use. They
have
don't. I know they don't
sponsors
just use
in
that
every
shit.
vehicle.
Listen. I know that they have all those
Vehicle.
vehicles.
Video.
But-
Shit's just giving me a headache.
But listen, Jared. Listen.
No, I know
The
what you're saying.
people
They
that
won't say it.
divulge their ad revenue, and yes, you cannot survive. You should not survive just on ad revenue. That's a bad plan because YouTube will always
Yeah.
do whatever it does. You know, cut your ad revenue or
Apocalypse 3, let's go,
demonetize or
baby.
all that shit. But here's the thing: I have yet to see a successful streamer or a successful YouTuber show their direct thing because I know for a fact that for most
It's in
bigger
its-
YouTube contract, you can't. It's part of your
Yeah,
contract.
you
You're
can't.
not
It's
allowed
part
to.
of your contract.
And the
It's
only
part of your
people,
terms and
the
conditions.
only
You can't
people
show
that put
shit.
that shit out are people that are on the lower end of the spectrum because they don't know.
And they don't
any
make
better,
enough.
And they don't
Yeah,
make
no.
enough. But
They can make enough. Like I
you
remember
can
there was
guesstimate all you want, but unless you are the person making the money, you're just not gonna know.
So only
Well, there was a guy. Can't remember his exact YouTube handle. But he's in like the anime cosplaying sort of review sort of side of shit, right? And he on stream accidentally docks himself with his YouTube earnings, and it was something like 40 to 50 grand, 40 to 50 grand
What
for
I-
the month.
From what I understand, I mean, I obviously
And
there's
he
the-
only has
there's the CPM. Let
3
me
or
finish
4
what I'm saying.
million.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As far as I understand, the CPM brackets depend on the category you're in. From what I've
Yes.
seen, finance and stuff about money is always the
Makes
highest
the
paying
most.
CPM. Gaming
is
fairly
gaming is-
fairly
yeah.
low. It's pretty low on the totem pole. Technology's like right in the middle. Movie reviews and stuff is right in the middle, but like the spectrum is basically like finance at the top, residential finance, investments, stuff like that, all the way at the top of CPM. People in that category are seeing like between 30 and 50 CPM, which is nuts.
Well,
nuts.
I mean,
That's a nuts amount of money.
There's a reason why all the gamer YouTubers have been doing it for clicks per minute.
Well, no, it's basically CPM. So CPM basically boils down to if you have a $50 CPM, you're getting $50 for 1,000 ad views.
Yeah.
So if they have 100,000, they have 100,000 views or whatever. Say half of those watch the YouTube video without ad block on. That's 50,000 times $50. Or not 50. It's 50 times $50. My bad, not 50,000.
Yeah. But that's why in the gaming sphere, the majority of the gaming YouTuber channels that are actually successful and make enough money to live have been doing it for 10 to 15 years. Like, Felix hasn't had a proper day off in years.
Dude, PewDiePie doesn't do shit anymore. He just uploads random vlogs.
Yeah, but the thing is, he still
No,
makes
that's
money.
he has earned that spot. Don't get me wrong. He has earned that spot.
But before all that, when he was gaming every single day, like, he did do stuff where he would do gaming sessions and then record maybe 4 or 5 videos, and then he could have maybe a day or 2 off.
Yeah,
But for the most part, he was working every single day.
I know.
He went years without a day off. That's the shit thing about YouTube. You want to make money on YouTube, you basically have to sacrifice your entire life for YouTube.
What do you think I do? I do that right now, you fuck.
Yeah, but that's what I'm getting at. You shouldn't have to do that.
Well, that's what you gotta do. If I want to make the YouTube bucks and I want to be a YouTube
But
creator,
see,
you gotta sacrifice that at the beginning.
But, again, the secondary issue is, unless you have an extremely different outlook on content, or you're doing something completely new, the market's so saturated that you're just going to be seen as another gaming channel and no one's going to bother with you. That's the harsh reality.
Well,
you can build from
here's
there.
The harsh reality.
Here's
the harsh reality, Jared.
Yes.
If you're not funny, you're not going to succeed on YouTube.
Yes, you need personality.
Period. End of story.
You cannot be.
You can be the most consistent. You can be the most consistent, well-made videos. He's not gonna get anywhere, dude. You gotta have something. Yeah, you gotta have something.
And you know what? Him restreaming his content on Twitch is fucking brilliant because he's making
Pargrock, I appreciate
so
that, but YouTube sure
fucking
shit makes me feel like
money.
I'm not sometimes. I'll be honest.
No, but that's because your sense of humor, Reese, is not YouTube friendly. For you to be fully unbridled and unrestricted,
the reason
to not be on that kind of site.
Your boy 60 nice. Happy birthday, Joe.
And have that sweet 16. Is that a purely American concept? I feel like that's a purely American concept.
I think it's taken from the quinceanera.
I think it's taken from the quinceanera. So it's an
Is that a Mexican
Americanized,
thing or a
Americanized
Jewish
Mexican holiday, yeah.
I know, the Jewish thing's the bar mitzvah, right?
Because quinceanera is the 16th birthday of a female Hispanic.
Do guys do sweet 16s?
Guys do not do sweet 16s.
I don't know. We don't do anything over here.
Every birthday for a man is one step closer to depression. That's how it goes.
At least over here, we don't really do massive. Like when you turn 18 over here, which is the legal age to do pretty much anything, most people have been drinking and smoking since they were 14 anyway, so it doesn't really fucking mean anything.
If adults are doing birthday parties, most of the time it's either a trip with friends or it's a barbecue type thing.
I feel like for the most part, a man, once he's past 18 years of age, his birthday is just, don't fucking interact with me, don't talk to me, I just want to do what I want to do and fucking go to sleep. Women are the one that make a big deal about it. And like, for me now, I'm like every 10 years, whenever there's a 0 at the end of my age, that's when I care. And even then it'll be maybe a dinner with friends. And maybe family, if I can be bothered to invite them.
Especially when your friends learn that you're getting a +0, so we can make fun of you, like Chris. Old
Exactly. Old +1.
Old +1.
You know what? We're not that far apart in age, Chris.
Yeah, but Chris is 31, so he's old +1.
Like 2 weeks. So we just do a group. Hey, this is a party for birthdays.
You know, things are unnecessary.
Hey, look at the bright side, Chris.
I feel you, my brother.
Chris, listen. You have 3 days until you get to make fun of someone else for being 30.
Is it Darren?
No, it's my brother.
Oh.
Who's
yeah.
your brother again? Jake. Is it
Yeah,
Jake?
Jake's successful, so it's kind of a waste.
Is he?
He does have a wife and kid. Yes, that is correct.
That's not successful. That's a fucking travesty. His bank account. His poor bank account.
He works as tech support for a fucking hospital. He's fine.
Is he Indian?
No, it's.
What is that question?
I mean, fair enough. It is tech support. I get it.
I mean, I'm hoping. How old is the kid?
Less than 1.
Oh, never mind.
Fuck, does that mean you're an Uncle Reese? Jesus
I am an
Christ.
uncle. Yes, I'm Uncle Reese
Dingus.
now. Uncle
That's
Dingus.
terrifying. You should be Uncle Riri.
I'm not going to be Uncle Riri. Fucking James. James fucking had an Uncle Riri, and James is the worst fucking influence I've ever met in my life.
Oh, yeah, he is definitely. No, it's probably
Fuck
Brad.
it hell.
No,
Probably
yeah, you're right. Brad's worse. Yeah, for sure.
Really? I thought the worst influence on you would have been either Chris or
No.
Oh, no. We're talking
Who's that
about
guy that
someone
lives
who's
on the other
literally
side of
in
the
jail right
country
now,
that
I
you're
believe.
like best friends with?
He doesn't live on the other side of the country anymore. That's Austin. He lives over here now. He moved.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a
Those-
terrible influence.
We're talking about Brad. He was. Had an
I've never heard of
8-kilometer
Brad,
run
so
at
I have no
Apparently,
idea.
high
according
school.
to word on the grapevine, I don't know how true it is because I get my information very like at this point like sixth party about Brad. Apparently, he like found Jesus and is like a good Christian folk now.
Am
sure,
I
yeah,
your
he is.
Uncle Pargo? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because he was really rough. When I was in Cuesta, going to college or community college. I shouldn't say college. It's not faith. It's fucking community college, guys.
It's
I'm not
better
that
than
smart.
I ever did, so just call it college.
Went to community college. Back then, I heard he like was basically as close as you can get to going to prison without going to prison.
Alright,
And
back.
on
What is
serious
this
drugs.
numbering conversation evolved to?
Talking about Brad Cookson.
Oh.
What is he cooks on?
Yeah, he's the cook's son.
Oh, I shouldn't. Hold on. Cancel that. No one heard this last name. Cancel that.
No, it's fine.
I'm sure there's 100 people in your country with the same last
We'll refer to
name.
him as Brad Spicy Wiener from now on.
Did he get chlamydia?
Not Brad Holtooth?
Whole food? What?
Holtooth?
Actually, the Spicy Wiener probably makes sense because,
Well, I don't
let's be
know.
honest, I don't think I've ever met someone in my life who stunk worse than Brad.
Yep.
No, you haven't met me.
No, you don't understand, dude. He wouldn't take showers and he wore like a ski jacket.
Oh, okay. No,
He wore like a
I
ski
just
puff
smell like
jacket,
shit.
and it would just like it would like fucking ferment in there, dude. And when he took it off, it was like unlayering a fucking onion, dude. It was brutal.
Well, I mean, Parg Rock, that's just kind of... Everyone in Florida is just an escaped convict. They're basically Australia.
Look, if they move to the middle of Florida, they're on meth. That's just 90
Is that the Everglades in the middle of Florida?
not technically. I mean, kind of.
Is there a difference between the Everglades and the Bayou? The Bayou's like,
Bayous in Louisiana, but they're the same
Louisiana.
climate.
It's just a swamp, right? It's
a
like where all
swamp,
the fucking incest
Yeah,
families
just
and
call it
shit
the
live,
Bayou.
right? Wait, can
From
I say
the
that
places,
word?
look, from the places I've been in Florida, the sketchiest area in Florida is like north of Orlando, center of the state.
Yeah.
I've heard of those states.
Because anything south of Orlando, there really
Orlando's
isn't
a
much
city.
in the middle of Florida down there. I mean, there's like Arcadia and stuff like that, but it's mostly just
okay.
farming and nurseries. But north of Orlando, it gets real sketchy in there. A lot of deliverance shit going on up there.
For Australia, man. Orlando's where Disney World is.
Mr. Dingus, I swear you were the one that said your balls smelled like lofty onions.
Wait, that's because he was given it a good...
I
hug
said
around.
I think I said that at some point. Yeah, I was talking to we were straight up playing Arma. I was talking about gooch sweat because it's Florida. It's Florida. You gotta figure out your gooch sweat issue.
I feel that on an emotional level.
I don't know about you, Jared, but I use the Lume deodorant for my nutsack.
I've been using No Pong. It doesn't go on my nutsack, but you want to link me your nutsack cream?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it pretty much. I'm not gonna lie. It smells pretty close to Vicks Vapor Rub.
Fucking sentence.
It smells pretty close to Vicks Vapor Rub.
Nutsack cream?
Look, You know what? You know what,
but
Patrick?
it works. It
You
makes
don't know
my
the
balls
struggle.
not smell.
You don't know the struggle of
No, it's
like
just an
going to
absurd
piss, you
sentence, I
sniff your
understand.
hand, and it just is horrid.
No, I understand, but just
No,
that
you don't.
sentence. And the way
Yeah,
you
I
said it.
want to. I want a link for what his nut cream is. Give me.
Wait.
Give me.
Wait, Jay, you're saying that you don't intentionally eat asparagus because you want? 'Cause
I've
you're
never
curious at how
eaten
it will make your
asparagus in my. I have
pee
never
smell?
eaten
You've never eaten
asparagus in my
asparagus?
life, and I don't think I ever will.
Okay, have any of you ever seen what asparagus looks like growing in a field?
No, but I'm about to Google it.
I can't. I haven't seen that. No, let me look it up.
It looks like someone's trying to prank you.
Let me see.
Why does it look like weed?
You're looking at the wrong thing.
What the? It literally just.
Asparagus
What?
fern?
It literally
Someone's
just
trying to
grows
prank
like
you.
that?
Yes, it does.
Why does
The
it grow
fuck?
like?
It's just
Wait,
like, okay,
so
it just literally is just asparagus. Okay, I've never seen that shit before. Usually there's some other shit involved when you're dealing with
What's
plants,
it-
but no, it's
what's-
literally just asparagus.
Pull it up on stream.
What's-
Pull it up on stream.
What's,
Stream can
what's
see.
the
Yeah, okay,
what
hold
does
on, yeah.
asparagus look
Yeah,
like?
it's
Literally looks like someone's
it's
trying to
round
prank you.
fingers. That's what it is.
It
Why?
literally looks like someone bought asparagus from the store
And
put it
and then
Planted it.
just shoved it into the fucking ground.
See, I got really
I mean,
confused
it's basically an
because
anti-carrot.
I googled asparagus fern and it just kind of looks like pot.
You
It
probably,
No,
literally
don't-
looks like
probably
someone's
looking
trying
at
to
the
prank
wrong
you.
one.
I don't know if they're the same
Hold
thing.
on, let
So
me get
different-
this. Let me bring this up on stream real quick. Hold on.
My thing or Patrick's thing?
This is the right picture? I don't even know.
The white
Nope,
Old
that's
Spice works.
that is
like-
not the
I
right
don't
picture.
know.
Okay, maybe I should figure out what picture it is before I start pulling random pictures up on the stream that can end badly very quickly.
Don't have a
Perfect
big
layout
horn.
of his house so I can
I
swap
don't
him
even
later.
know if you can get Old Spice. here.
Actually,
I've
that was
never seen Old Spice.
Kyle's apartment, not my house.
One of those
Oh
old-
shit, boys! I've been paid. Let's go.
There you go.
Well, that
Look, dude.
means-
Look at this shit. It literally looks like you stabbed fucking asparagus in the ground.
Do you
That's how it
wait? What
grows.
happens? So if I buy asparagus, right?
There's no way, dude. There's no way.
So Patrick, you can do this for me and Reese because we can't be bothered. Research what would happen if I was to buy asparagus from the store and then put it in the ground. Does it make more asparagus or does it just make the asparagus plant
Most
more?
vegetables that you can buy in the store will not grow.
It might.
Yeah, but
if
most
it's a
vegetables
stock,
that you can buy in the store don't look like what they are in your
You're
hand
probably
in the
better off
ground.
buying seeds.
For the
But-
most part, yeah. I mean, it's due to the pesticides. If you buy like high quality stuff, you can grow it. But yeah, it's
Oh fuck
some,
yeah, boys!
some
it's
vegetables
organic.
and some fruits will not grow if you buy them from the store. They're genetically
No,
modified to
Hard
not
Rock,
be able to
that is
grow.
legitimately how asparagus
Really?
grows. That is not
Yeah.
a joke.
No, he's talking about the growing things from stuff. Yeah, onions, potatoes are pretty much you can always use those. But there is some stuff that will
potatoes you
not
can,
grow.
But with a potato, you can cut a potato up, plant it, and it'll grow from that. With asparagus, does that work? Like if I cut asparagus in half,
So
just
potato
grow
is
into two
technically part of the
asparaguses.
root, which is why it would
yeah,
grow
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
because it grows.
Yeah,
like a
asparagus.
leaf.
You're
Asparagus
eating
stock.
you're eating the actual plant with asparagus, so you'd have to take the seeds out of the seed pods and plant those.
Yeah.
But where is the seed pod on
That's
asparagus?
the top. I'm
they-
assuming.
they-
Jake,
flower
Jake,
if you leave
just
them long
Jake,
enough.
just Google how asparagus grows.
It probably blooms into a flower.
It does. It flowers.
Okay, because I was gonna say, wait, if asparagus grows that way, how do you get seeds for it?
So fun fact about most farming stuff is they sell plants that generally don't seed, so they have
It
to keep
literally
buying the
just-
seeds.
Yeah, it looks like how you buy it from the store. That's
They
literally
just,
how
yeah,
it
it
is.
looks
Just
like
sticking
someone's
out of
just
the
gone
ground.
and bought them
Yeah,
and
now-
put them in
Now
the
we're
ground.
just kind of trying to figure out how do you grow more.
I'm not trying to figure that out. The top of the thing is clearly seeds at the top.
Well then, I mean, I'm trying to figure out
Now
how.
I'm curious to know what an asparagus farm looks like. Do they space it out like that, or are they all?
Okay,
clumped
now I
together?
need to know.
Oh, Jake, he's not dead.
Oh my god, they
Yeah,
literally just.
luckily he joined the call and is significantly quieter than everyone else, causing another audio nightmare.
You're welcome.
Why are you so mad?
It is
Just calm
Reese.
down, man.
Apparently they grow
I
like
have to be
bamboo. It's like this, my guys. They just fucking.
What's the world's longest asparagus length?
What's the world's girthiest
longest
asparagus length?
Asparagus.
You won't have to worry about either.
According to official Guinness World Records, the longest asparagus measured 351.7 centimeters or 138.5 inches.
That's a lot.
That's a big. That's,
That's
like 10
big
feet.
asparagus.
That's 3.5
That's
meters.
actually pretty big.
That's
yeah,
fucking
3.5
huge. That's a
meters.
huge asparagus, dude. That's big asparagus.
That's bigger than
Big
me.
asparagus.
That's bigger
Dude,
than
if
me.
big asparagus
Yeah,
finds you, you're
Chris.
done. You're done. Big asparagus.
It's over.
He's so
I'm like
powerful.
200 centimeters. That's like
How-
a whole
how
100
thick is the
centimeters
stalk,
longer.
though?
Run.
That's
crazy,
what's-
bro.
Yeah, are we talking like is we got girth on this asparagus, or is this just all
Oh,
lean meaty?
That's just,
Weenie,
that's
dude.
just lame. World's
Weenie.
biggest.
We got limp asparagus. We got some girth on this bad boy. It's like a tree trunk.
It's like a stubby thumb asparagus.
World's largest asparagus. Oh, it's kind of thick. Like the guy can barely grip it in his hand.
That's fucking huge, dude.
Fuck this. There must be. I wonder what the weirdest Guinness World Record is.
Let's Google it.
I'm almost positive it's gonna be like the fingernail length.
It's gonna
or
be a
like how
sex
much weight
thing.
you can. It's gotta be like how much weight you can hold from your ball sack for an extended period of time or some shit like that.
How the length of which your
The
eyes can
longest
pop
string
out.
of snot.
There are all amazing feats and listed in no particular order.
Longest piss
of importance.
stream.
Most Rubik's cubes solved on a skateboard.
That's lame.
Most blindfolded backward standing somersaults in 1 minute. Most
alright.
keepy uppies while hanging with one hand. What the fuck is a keepy up?
What is that?
I need to
Keepy
know.
up.
What is it? What is a keepy
Sounds
up?
Australian. I thought you would know.
Yeah, it does sound fairly Australian.
Keepy uppy.
Keepy-uppy.
Keep ups or kick ups is the skill of juggling with so juggling a soccer ball is a keepy uppy.
Oh, like with your foot.
Yeah, with your foot. Why is it
Soccer ball
called? Why not just
juggling.
call it? Why not just call it soccer ball juggling?
I don't know. Why do you call a speedo a fucking budgie smuggler, huh?
Harry says fuck you.
And Speedo's a brand, so we just name all of them Speedo.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Gee,
bobcats. I don't know what you call them in your
Or
country,
Jell-O.
but over here we have these things we call them bobcats. But that's not what they are. That's the brand. What they're actually called is a skid steer loader.
I'm gonna drag my ball sack across your drum set.
Or like what are they called? Bandages or band-aids. We call band-aids over here, but that's not what they are. They're just like a plaster.
You're a blaster.
Yeah,
Oh,
Speedo's is a
dumbass.
brand of budgie smuggler.
Oh god.
We're just really late.
Budgie
Okay, here we go.
again.
7 weirdest Guinness World Records, 2021 to 2022.
Pargrock, it's best
Wearing-
not to engage in conversation with the Jared. He doesn't make sense 90% of the time.
Bobcat's a brand here. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I don't know. But yeah. In Australia, we don't refer to bobcats by what the machine is known as. We just call it bobcat. You see, if you see a skid steer or a skid steer loader, you don't call it a skid steer or a skid steer loader. You just call it a
I've got skids in my
bobcat.
pants.
It's so weird because I call skid steer loaders big wibbly wobbly forky thing.
See, I knew it. Also, one of the weirdest Guinness World Records made last year was wearing 10 masks under 10 seconds. Like surgical
Oh my
masks.
god.
It was 7.35 seconds.
Like putting them on that fast. Is this putting him on that fast while packaged?
Eric
So,
from New York chugged 2 liters of soda in 18.5 seconds.
That doesn't seem healthy.
No, it doesn't.
Just like a
Yeah.
2-liter Coca-Cola, just like down it.
Fucking hell, bro! Could you imagine the burp?
You should try that, Jay. See if you can break
Fuck!
his
I
record.
don't drink soda
He doesn't.
Drink soda.
unless there's alcohol. I don't drink soda. Also, just to explain what this guy looks like, big ass black dude with hands bigger than any of our heads.
I feel like I know the black dude you're talking about. I think I've seen it on TikTok.
Probably. He's
He's
called.
like really fat,
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's just.
and he kind of looks like he's
fat
got
black
an
dude.
extra chromosome.
Eric Badlands Booker. He's got more chins than I have years on my life.
And his kidney
The loudest burp ever.
are as
The
big as your
loudest burp
kidneys.
ever. The world record for the loudest burp currently belongs to a guy called Neville Sharp, and he's Australian. His burp measured at 112.4 decibels.
Holy
Shit.
shit, dude!
That's like a
my
gunshot.
god!
Yeah.
Fuck, man, he must have been on the VBs for a couple of hours.
That's ridiculous!
That is actually...
Fuck me.
That is almost...
Imagine getting hearing damage from your friend burping.
Jake, in comparison, a jet taking off is 150 decibels.
Jesus Christ.
His burp was almost as loud as a thunderclap, which is 120.
Okay, hold on. Okay, yes, okay, that is correct. A jet taking off is 150, but that is a terrible comparison. Why would they compare it like that?
Well, this is just one of the things.
Jets are like low frequency.
No, that's not the comparison
front.
problem. The problem with that comparison wise is if you're comparing something decibel wise on a decibel meter, if you're trying to relate how loud something is, you use something of similar decibel reading that people would recognize. You don't use something that's higher decibel reading because decibels increase exponentially as they go up.
Okay, so Jake, here's another
120 decibels versus 130 is huge difference.
Yeah, so 100 decibels, I can't find one for 112. The closest I can find
112 is probably about the size, like...
Oh, here we go. 110 decibels is
like
a
rock
steel
concert.
a steel mill, auto horn at 1 meter, a turbofan aircraft to take our power at 200 feet, a riveting machine, or live rock music.
Yeah, live rock music, that's what I'm saying.
His fucking burp.
I've never heard live rock music, so like that.
Well, you're a loser.
What happens if he burps into a microphone that's hooked
I
up to
feel
like a
like that
concert
is shatter
speaker?
stuff.
It's pretty fucking loud, dude. It's definitely hearing damage if you know, over a period of time.
Burps
Okay,
in
so
your ears
this
and now you're deaf.
chick, so there's a chick that has a record, right? She managed to stop an electric fan. No, sorry. Okay, so she stopped.
What's the record
Electric-
for loudest fart?
He's getting sidetracked.
That's the bigger question.
What about the electric fan, dude? You can't just cut it off in mid-sentence. Come on, dude.
No, we
Yeah,
don't.
what about the
stopped-
electric fan?
She stopped an electric fan 32 times with her tongue.
Why?
That
Why?
probably hurts.
Why? Why would you do that? What the hell's the point of
I
that?
don't know. Why would
I
you
bet
no
your
arms?
girlfriend
Talking.
loved her.
Oh
Not
my
use a
god.
switch?
So, guys. So the loudest fart in the Guinness World Records is more decibels than the loudest burp.
Fuck yes, how loud?
118.
Hell yeah, dude.
And it was measured in 1972.
Talk about thunder cheeks, dude. He's literally got the thunder cheeks.
Was it recorded?
He farted the same volume as a thunder, dude. He's thunder cheeks.
I mean, actually, no. I think for it to be classed as Guinness World Record, they have to record it. Oh, also, he farted for 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Holy
God.
crap.
That's probably not the longest fart though.
Okay, let's look up what the longest
Oh my
fart is.
god. Stop it. I started this, I'm sorry.
You mean, that's great. The longest fart was 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Oh, so pretty close.
Pretty close, yes.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
You held 2 records. Longest.
He was
Oh,
probably
Did he
going for the
shit
longest, but just
himself?
happened and like accidentally made the loudest.
It peaked.
Did you say he shit himself?
No, I said he probably would have.
Yeah,
Well, that's not a fart. That's a shark,
was
so it doesn't count.
Yeah, that changes the
Did I
definition.
look up what
Change
the
the definition.
longest shard is, or?
No, it's probably not a thing.
Due to health risks, I don't think they record that
when
one.
the FBI checked Jared's computer.
Here's a feel
What
good
was
one.
like what was like the longest turd ever made? Like continuous.
And I'll Google it.
Imagine some guy doing the dog squat walk all the shit.
Just measured out the turd.
Was the longest human poop 26 feet long?
Holy fuck no it was. Was it?
I'm finding it out. Apparently it was a woman. It was a woman, and she produced a 26-foot long piece of shit.
I can imagine that.
Was she 26 feet tall?
To put that in perspective, Jake, that was as long as the length of a bowling alley.
Holy fuck!
Listen, 26 feet is about like the size of your intestinal tract, right? So her entire intestinal tract must have just been filled from one end to the other with poop.
She probably.
Okay, so it's saying it was a hoax. I'm reading more. I'm seeing if there was a. Sure, yeah, no, that's definitely not a thing. World's longest.
How do you verify that?
A measuring. I don't know.
Yeah, but how do you know it came out of her ass?
I don't know. Oh, okay, here we go. So. Okay, so the largest example of a fossilized human feces measured 8 inches long and 2 inches wide. That's still pretty big.
Well, if it's fossilized, that means it's like dried out, so it must have been huge in person, dude.
Yeah, it would have been probably what,
Dehydrates.
35% bigger. So here's a feel-good one. The most skips by a robot was 170 times in a minute.
The most what?
The most skips by a robot. Like a skipping rope. 170 in a minute. Oh, here we go. This is the eating the spiciest chilies in the world. He
What kind
ate
of rabbit hole are you going down right now?
just whatever.
The
I'm
Guinness
going
Book of
down,
World
brother.
Records.
Okay, here we go. 60 of the weirdest Guinness World Records.
I have heard of the doing that's eaten like a whole plane, multiple cars, multiple motorbikes.
What?
Yeah. He ate a whole plane.
Most children delivered at a single birth to survive was 9 kids.
Wow.
Yeah, Cloud9.
And I think by that they mean without a cesarean, so that was live vaginal birth.
Fuck, man, they must have been walking out after the first 2.
So the longest time breath was held voluntarily was 24 minutes, 37 seconds.
Pretty impressive. Voluntarily.
Heaviest train pulled with beard.
Wait, what?
Now that's a man's record right there.
A man in Spain pulled a train weighing 2,750 kilograms or just over 6,050 pounds over a distance of 10 meters or 33 feet with his beard.
8 tons? An 8-ton train car?
6,000 pounds? Is that 8
A ton is 2,000 pounds.
Okay, so that'll be 3 tons. 3 tons with his...
It was 6,000 pounds?
6,069 pounds to be exact.
Okay, I thought you said 16, okay.
No, sorry, 6. But like 3 ton, a 3-ton train car over 32.8 feet with his beard. That's impressive. I need to see what this man's beard looks like now.
Probably thick.
I mean, either that or his neck's thick.
I would say your hair follicle strength would be the defining factor in that, not your strength.
I mean, how slow was he pulling that fucking train?
I think he just has to move it like probably a set inch or something. It's probably not far at all.
But he pulled it over 32.8 feet, brother.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, once you get it rolling, it's a rolling object in motion. It'd be a lot easier to.
Oh
just
yeah,
get going.
yeah, fair.
The initial
You still
breakaway would be the most
gotta
difficult
get it
part.
moving. Longest stand-up comedy show was 40 hours. Must have been good. Longest attack of hiccups lasted.
That's a terrible record to put on someone.
Oh my god! He started hiccuping in 1922, and it continued until 1990.
Was
Fuck
it constant
that,
hiccups
dude.
or
That's
like once a
horrible.
day hiccups?
That's not worth it, man.
Apparently, he was unable to find a cure, but he led a normal life in which he had 2 wives and fathered 8
But
kids.
constantly hiccuping.
How frequent were his
Yeah.
hiccups?
I
It'd have
don't.
to be continuous, right?
I feel like they'd have to. It'd be like without having a substantial break in between, right?
Well, no, because I have a friend who has hiccups, but they only do it like 2 or 3 times a day.
Fucking while hiccuping. I don't know. That's the most information I get off this site. The most beaten armpit sniffed was approximately.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
5,600.
whoa! Why did someone record that? Why
I
did
don't-
someone
I don't
record
know.
that?
I
So,
don't know.
Guinness
Also,
World
it was a
Records has-
woman. It was a woman that did it over 15 years. Oh, here we go. This will be.
Really, it was a woman. I just figured it was gonna be Joe Biden,
Yeah.
but that was just me.
World's tallest cow measured 74.8 inches from hood to the withers, whatever that is. So 190 centimeters, Jake. So a little shorter than us
Big
as a
cow.
cow.
It's just all really.
Oh, here we go. High.
Tiny
This will be great for you guys. The highest vehicle mileage. It was in 2013. A guy in the US, of course it was.
Yeah, it's Toyota
His car
Tundra, a
was
million
in-
miles.
His car, his
No?
car was a 1966 Volvo 1800S.
Okay,
that one
okay.
had like 3 million.
And it
Yeah,
was-
3 million
it
or
was-
something.
3 million miles. Jesus. Fucking Christ.
He still drives it. I'm pretty sure. I remember hearing about that.
I
Yeah,
believe
he
it
owned the
could.
car since it was like brand new.
The heaviest twins?
What's the longest
No,
no
there's-
shower? How much yeast was on this man? Look for the
one.
longest no shower.
Guinness World Record, longest time without shower.
Well, the trick is you gotta make sure that the person's
80
born
an
and never
80-year-old
bathes.
An 80-year-old man from Iran has not showered for almost 60 years. Oh my god, this guy looks...
He swore off showering when he was like 20 years old. He's like, fuck this shit.
Hold on, this is what the guy looks like.
That guy's proud to be dirty.
That guy's dirt has dirt.
Question, Park Rock.
It's perma-dirt.
I have a question of authenticity for you. Have you owned it for all 700,000 miles?
What the fuck? Why is this a record? Fastest time to type to 1 million. It took 16 years from an Australian to type from 1 to 1 million in words.
Oh,
And I'm assuming
like
by
spelling out
type
the
they mean
entire
on...
word.
I feel like they mean that on a typewriter. Did they take breaks or was it just straight? Like, I don't know.
So I know
Here we
for a
go,
fact
most-
no 87 F-250's got an odometer that kicks over after 100,000, so you're just guesstimating at best.
Most
Do I believe you at your
consecutive-
700,000 estimate? Probably, yeah. No, that's probably accurate.
You have to count how many times it rolls over.
How much
Most-
is left of the brake pedal? Is it just a stick? Or is there some pedal left?
Oh yeah, boys, 900 blickers.
No, I know, yeah. It's just like my 86. I know for a fact it's got more than 100,000. I definitely got more than 200,000. There's no grip pad left on the brake pedal at all. It's just a fucking solid steel slide at this point. There's no
most
lettering left on the stick shift either.
Most consecutive one-finger push-ups was 124. Oh, here we go. Fastest speed for a motorcycle ridden blindfolded was 160, almost 165 miles per hour.
I'm surprised that hasn't beaten, honestly.
Funny enough, wasn't even in America. It was British.
Was it, what's his face? Guy? Was it somebody named Guy?
Billy Baxter was it
No,
was on a
okay.
1200cc Ninja.
There's a British dude named Guy. I don't remember what the fuck his name. Guy, motorcycle rider. He does a lot of land speed record shit.
Don't know what to tell you.
But surprised that
Most
hasn't beaten,
pubs-
honestly.
Jesus Christ. Most pubs visited. A UK man visited 46,495 pubs.
See, I
and
don't get
various
that. How do
drinking
you verify
establishments.
that?
I don't know.
That's
I
a
think
stupid
that's
record.
a
That's
trust
just like
me,
a-
bro.
Yeah, it's a trust me bro thing, and I don't think it's right.
So Guinness World Records.
I know the
has
Big
a,
Mac guy's well famous. The guy that like ate like 50,000 Big Macs or something
It's
crazy
become
like
kind
that.
of a
Does he
hey,
have
give us
receipts?
enough money and we'll
Yeah.
verify your record.
Oh yeah,
deal.
for sure. Like some of them are dumb, like oldest person to do the loop-de-loop.
Yeah, the Big Mac guy kind of looks
Why?
like John Lennon. That's
odd.
actually what happened to John Lennon. His double got killed, and the real John
Like, see,
Lennon
these
went to eat
things
Big
are good.
Macs.
Like the highest G forces endured voluntarily. That's a decent record. It was for reference sake, they endured. Of course, they were an American. It was in.
Wait, so hold on. Let me just do it.
1958.
Let me do some fuzzy math real quick. Hold on.
About what?
Let me do some fuzzy math. Okay, so you said 46,000, right?
For the pub.
Yeah.